Boom. Hey, how's it going? It's Sunday. I'll do it. I know. We got the thing happening. God. What? Look at all this people doing the hydrates and stuff already. I haven't even gotten here yet. Oh, God. Didn't even get to say hi to people. No, what do we got? We got the hydrate and all these other things. We got to do the bingo. Gosh, I don't even know what numbers these are. Where is it? And they got a card battle. Oh, God. I didn't even know who did that. Let's do this. Hold on. I got to call things now because bingo started. Yeah, I did the random singing. God. So much work. I know buttons and stuff. I haven't sworn yet. I'm getting there.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy,
hey.
John, and chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today?
Let's find out. Let's see. All right, we did that. And we got that. Hold on. God, there's so much happening. All right, we got to do a card battle. Okay. Killer Bee. All right, card battle. Happening. All right, if you don't know the rules, equal to or greater than the card number shown. And then you get to pick any number off the thing. The bingo. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got to get this over with. I want my coffee. All right. Got to do a 10. Better than a 10. Killer Bee. Oh. So. Well, I'm just saying, even low numbers, Susie June, still pretty powerful. What's up?
Greetings, PG
Hey.
and John. We are here and ready for more PG wisdom.
Wisdom. Wisdom. We'll see. We'll see. Finish roll high. Thank you. Pre-stream stuff happened. Thank you. Oh, God. First time chat who came in there. You helped out with bingo. Thank you. Hey, to watch Foamy as a kid. They were totally unsupervised. You got to yell at your parents now. What? This way you can be like, you know, Ma, if you supervised me, I wouldn't be so messed up today. Too strong. What's up? Brock, coming in. Resub happens. Nice. Helping out.
Is this thing on?
It is. What's up? How's it go? It's all right. He's outside. He can run around. No, I don't like when he does it indoors, though, because it just leaves peels everywhere. Thank you. Oh, God, I got to do that, too, right? What was that? Was that a Tangia? God. Duh. Dude, I'm not up on this, bro. Where is it? Oh, now I got to type it out each time, though. Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, that was a Tangia there. Well, what do we got on views now? I know we just started, but if I can get one of those up, then that'd be helpful. What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? We'll figure it out. Go.
That cat isn't very appealing.
Yeah, hold that thought. Oh, go. I didn't make the bad pun. That was them. Got that. 55 years. All right, cool. We got it. All right, called it. There you go. And then what? Read that. What's up? Let me say hi to people first. Dude, I get slapped with stuff so quickly. I didn't even get to say hi to people. What? Eagles, hi. Brando, hi. Malenko, hi. Killer Brandon, what's up? How's it going? Brock the Troll, what's up? How's it going? Stream Bingo, you're not a thing. Killer B, hi. Sorry you lost Susan. Are you kidding me? Dude, we're not even halfway to Christmas. We're barely halfway to Halloween. What are you doing? God. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, I forgot Christmas existed.
Thanks for Pumpkin Guy.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Chris. How's it going? Hi. What's up? Malenko, hi. Poopsie, hi. What's up? Angelica Storm, hi. Shady Gun, hi. Real Max Marvel. Dr. Norp. What's up? How's it going? Poopsie, Chris. Hi. Charlie Trillin. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Maybe. Lips Fox, hi. How's it going? We have, this is going to sound stupid. No, we're standing, but we have our shoes on the wrong feet.
Hello, PG and chat. How was your week?
I don't know. It's filled with audible atrocities and eating a bunch of cookies. That was our week. We still managed to get stuff done. But, yeah. Dude, why is this shoe not on properly? It's got... It's literally like, that's the problem with sandals, dude. They like start getting up. Wow, ducks. Wow. Are they coming back? What the hell? Thank you. Mr. Mays, what's up? How's it going? Good thing what? Getting hit on. Ooh, nice. What the duck? Duck. Blood Raven, hi. How's it going? I know, dude. What have everybody else doing? We've been going back and forth with the ear thing. It's boring and unexciting, but go.
Greetings,
Hey.
salutations, and good vibes to all. Shoes on wrong feet. You'll soon learn agony of defeat, if you're not totaled.
That's terrible on so many levels. That joke has no soul.
Where's my safe space from idiots?
All right, that was my fault. I did the soul thing. Yeah, where's the bad pun thing? I had to. You know, if you're gonna go through that many feet puns, you gotta add the word soul, right? A lot of pelvis going on there. Thank you. I don't even know where I left off. You guys distract me. Hey, Chris, thank you. Where did I leave off? God, played safe space. Got that. Read that. This is we're in the wrong field. Dog. Weren't these a big thing in the 90s where they had the fish lens dogs on everything? There used to be like weird little folders and stuff kids would have in school. They were on shirts. They would make toys where the heads were just so big they would just fall over. It was bizarre. You left up there somewhere. Thanks. Come on. It has been nice, though. We have a couple of nice days of weather, thankfully, at least where we are. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the 90s. 90s were cool, and then they stopped. God. Every once in a while, you and Dawn have this conversation. It's like, when did the 90s stop being good? It's probably around like 95, right? Like you had half a decade that was pretty good. Audio atrocities. Yeah, pretty much everywhere. Oh, dude, we had an alarm go off. Nah, man, car alarm this morning. Oh my God. Ugh. Dude, I don't know why. It was like, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Don't blame me. I was just a kid. Something about ducks. Oh, dude, we did learn something that was kind of interesting. It was like a Reddit post. We'll get to it. But I was like, damn, I didn't know there was a place, but it was, I don't know, literally before my time. We'll get into it. 90s with the, scratch 3D motion folders, like 25-cent ice cream sandwiches. Lunchables were cooler. The thing is, hey, Angelica Storm gives it a bunch of subs. Dude, Messer Guy got a sub. Jones Smooth got a sub. Vicious got a sub. Guts and Stuff got a sub. Fingarius got a sub. Thanks, Angelica Storm. Thank you. Candy Rain. Let's go. Got to call that too. Boop. All right, where's my Candy Rain? Candy Rain. Boop. Well, that one I found relatively quickly. I'm kind of amazed. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate. Dun. Nah. Bum. Robo's like, you got a sub. Thank you. Thought some people dealt with tornadoes. Oh, thoughts on. See, I'm dyslexic. All right, let's see. That's a bingo. I'm like, thoughts on people that dealt with tornadoes? I'm like, well, that must have sucked. Well, that sounds like somebody you can't trust. Oh, God. All right, I called it. No, I messed up the word. Yeah, dude, there was a tornado happened. God, there's a lot of stuff happening. All right, so you had the tornado that happened, right? Oh, dude, we're on a sub train? Or hype train? Hold on. Boom.
Hype train candy bits for Pumpkin Guy on a
Boom.
Super Sunday.
Thank you. I appreciate.
And have no broken bones.
What happened? No broken bones. Not yet. So far, so good. Yo, no, we had tornadoes happening. There's tornado happened. Something exploded in California, and apparently a boat hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, well, like people got injured. I'm like, well, we actually got the news story up there because I was just like, wait, what? I'm like, dude, don't mess with the Brooklyn Bridge, bro. I'm trying to sell that this week. It's an old joke. Just sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's see. Simulate, don't know if we're ready to go.
More hype train bits.
Thank you, Icarus. Thank you. What is it? Oh, that guy.
Tickets for PG hype train.
All these alerts are overlaying each other. They're all going at once. They're like, oh, thank you. Yeah. The boat was too tall. Go play.
Good vibes for moving to new job.
Oh my god, dude, 118 moons. Thank you. Dude, what? Good vibes for moving to a new job. Good vibes, dude. Awesome. Dude, new job. New job hype. Let's go. Oh my god, it's all happening at once. Icarus gifted a bunch of subs. Star, you got a sub. Doc Pines, you got a sub. Monster, you got a sub.
Jim, coffee time.
Coffee time, I'm working on it. Ghost Inner's got a sub. Mr. Haley, who's Mr. Haley? Jimmy, thank you. 101 moods. Where's that bits? I didn't even see it. Went by so fast. Bits, thank you. Oh my god. Finished the latest Saints Row this week after all the patches. Not bad. I had fun at least. Oh, there you go. Nice. That's what we had to wait for, all the patches? Yeah, I got that sitting in my library. That's the best part of the stream. What's wrong with you? Get out of here. Go make a YouTube video. God. You believe that guy? Jeez. Good. Code 38 bingo sound alerts. Okay. All the alerts were going off. 38 sound alerts used. Boom. Cowl it. I'm cowling it.
If we're not careful, we'll break the PG. Mahahaha. Enjoying the stream today as I won't be here next Sunday as I entertain my sister during the long holiday weekend.
Wait, there's a long holiday weekend? What's the holiday? What's next Sunday? No, man, I got to plan ahead then because usually post office and all this other stuff is closed on a Monday. What's happening? What's happening next week? What do I got to prepare for? I've only ever played Saints Row, first Saints Row, which sucked. Oh, no, the third one's the best.
Hyperspace.
Oh, it's Memorial Day? Already? Oh, my God. Thank you, Jimmy. God, we're on level 5 already. Holy crap. It's Memorial Day weekend. Dude. All right. I guess I got to... What do I got to do? Bloody Angel High. Do I have to do anything for that? I just got to make a barbecue, right? We'll cook something.
Bits.
Bits. Thank you, Icarus. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Lay was a drunk character falling over on screen, played by John Dunstwest. Awesome actor, passed away too soon. Really? Oh, man. Why's everybody passing away? Stop that. Ah, God. Up, dude. What's up? Trevor. We mourn morals? As if we had any to begin with. Come on. Wow. That's pretty good. I wonder if I could do that. Hey, do you think your doctor can write one of those things? No, man, with the ear thing. You think you just... Fairland, hey, they won stream bingo. Oh, my God. Dude, is that official? Is that official? Let's see. Yep. That's a thing. Nice. Cool. You know what that means? Oh, I didn't even call mine. Oh, dude, I got all these things. Oh, yo, I keep forgetting. Oh, I almost had bingo too. Well, what do they need? Something falls off stream. Oh, God, no, that's not going to happen. All right. That means we get a bingo. We got a wheel spin happening soon. Give it a second. Give it a second. Boom. No, we got a hype train going, dude. Don't interrupt the hype train. Derail it.
Chicken
Go.
dinner?
Need 9 more viewers to win. 9 more? Come on, viewers. Where are you? Stop watching, I don't know, whoever else is on right now. Chicken dinner. No chicken dinner. It's expensive. With a pumpkin. Where? All right. Wow! I can't take it today. Thank you. Goldie Panda, Agent Senpai, Vic the Foxy Gamer, Kate Hughes, and Bites. Y'all got subs. Don't worry, you don't gotta go anywhere. You can stay there for the rest of the day. And just watch the stream. Watch the stream, Grandma. It's fine. Thank you. Icarus, thank you. Bloody Angel.
So I had to rush around before driving to work yesterday.
Work.
Only had a half hour to cook bacon/cheese-filled burgers, sweet potato fries, sausages, bacon, and pizza.
I feel like all that's undercooked now. You had to speed run it.
Jim Dancy.
Hey, dancing. Thank you. 16 Moods Called Randomness. And Raz. Hi. How's it going? Boom. No, we got to do a wheel spin. Thank you. What do we got? We still got think we can do it quick? Stream bingo winner. Hold on. Easy mode. Boom. I got to call that too. We got a lot going on here.
Level 7 bits Jim Dance.
Oh my God.
Jim Dance.
Dude, how is that even possible yet? We haven't even done a wheel spin. Fairland's got to get a wheel spin. All right, for those who don't know, if you win bingo, which apparently happens relatively quick here. Oh my God, first person to win gets a spin on the wheel. Boom. To get something from the It Shop. It's a bunch of stuff. Could be music, could be stuff. Brock, what?
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
I do need more caffeine. I haven't even gotten there yet. All right, a bunch of stuff. Could be music, could be a comic, could be a collection of things.
Wheelie.
Yes, wheelie. I'm just gonna spin the wheel. Boom! Time to spin that wheel. That's it. Fairland, you here? Where you at?
It's not.
What's
I cooked
the
everything
deal?
together, but made sure things were done.
Let's spin
How?
the
The
wheel.
sausages were baked on the same
'Cause
sheet
you
as the
won
fries, and were
bingo.
nice. Fun,
Let's
and
go.
split in places.
Spin that freaking wheel.
All right, they're here. No, it's always a thing to get this going. All right, boom, boom, boom. Spin the wheel. Let's see what they win. Could be something good. Hopefully. Boom. All right, what do we got? 3.0 album. Hey, that's the album that's out there right now. Where is it? Dude, give me a second. I am literally discombobulated. Where is it? This one up here. There you go. We're gonna get you a code for this one. The one where it looks like they're on fire for some reason. All right, hold on. Let me get the code. All right, come on. We can do this. We got 2 minutes for a hype train. Come on, we gotta get the code. Go. Code. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Where is it? Bro, just give me my code, dude. This is my stuff. All right. Okay, create download key. Boom. All right. Got it. Boom. If for some reason you already have it, feel free to pass the link on to someone else. And if you don't have it, well, enjoy. There you go. I whispered it to you. You should be in the thing, and you got it, and do a whoop-de-doo, and yay. I'm literally discombobulated right now. I'm discombobulated. What?
Do we know the name of the AI J.I. lady?
I didn't hear any of that because my ears exploded. Hold on. Let me reread. No, it's literally just AIJ or AG. You want to call it AG? Unless you want to put a French accent. AG. Agent? Hey. No, that's just it. Well, I know we'll come up with something clever at some point. We didn't overthink it. Thank you. What? I don't have that one. Hey, I'm here. Spin it. Got it. Okay, got it. I'm not gonna. Thank you, Bloody Angel. Here you go. What? They got to do speed run cooking. Go.
Level 8?
Parent, are we? Get out of here. Hold on. I'm waiting for the fanfare to disappear so I can see what level we are. Dude, level 7 complete. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm playing it again. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Call 17 for bingo. Oh, God, it's more bingo. God. Oh, my God. Where is it? Where is it? Where's 17? Oh, no, we had the wheel spin happen, right? No, we did easy mode. Hold on.
Right in, right on.
We got right on. Right on, right on. Here we go. All right. We didn't run out of coffees. Somebody else won bingo. Billy Fox won and Flutter Dash won. What else do we got? Let me go through the list now. What Blood Raven won? There's so many people. You got to make this more difficult. Technical issues, drop frames, runs out of coffee. I haven't even started yet. I haven't had bad coffee yet. Change your parties, card battle. That wasn't spicy, right? That wasn't a spicy card battle. It seemed to be tasteful. Mispronounced someone's name. I'm sure that happened. New song playing during the intro. We didn't do that. Something falls off stream. No, not yet. Hits mic. I'll work on it. No, got that. I got. What's the numbers here? What are my numbers? Oh, we got that. Okay, that's good. Get 5 followers. That happens automatically. 5 people, 1 bingo. All right, 4 more people. What this happened? Okay, good. It's running its course now. Oh my God, it's utter chaos. It is utter chaos, dude. Look at that. Killer Bee 1, Shady Gun 1, Icarus 1. Oh my God. Muscular card battle. Muscular. Yeah, that's not spicy. Lock Dog. Thank you.
PG in chat. Gotta love zone love.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Hello, Pump Guy Pauline. It's been a good while since we strolling Hero Bowl as well. I got my coffee. Yes. Wolf Princess High. Also winner. Real Max Marvel. Dude. We got fireworks going off. We got a holiday weekend coming up. Here's the thing. We work all the time, so we like holiday weekends to us are just like more of an inconvenience. Black Dog won.
Commence Sunday chaos.
Sunday chaos. Chaos. It's all the chaos. Chaos is good sometimes. It snaps you out of your funk, right? Technically, wheel fell off the stream. What? That doesn't count. It's got to be an actual thing. Command Sunday. What? No, read that. It wasn't spicy. No, it wasn't spicy. No, that wasn't spicy. Wasn't spicy. You know spicy when you see spicy. Giant apple. There's a giant apple in chat. We already called giant supersize emote, right? We did? You want to find out if I have bad coffee? Let's see. No, we got that. I think I called that, right? Did we drop any frames? Did we have a technical issue? No drop frames, no technical issues so far. So far, so good. Something Sailor Moon hasn't happened. Probably won't today either, so just letting you know. Yeah, I think we're finally caught up, bro. Giant cat. What's up? What have I missed? What's up? How's it going? I don't know. Usual. Tree babies. There you go. Yeah, we should recall that emote Tree Baby. Why not? Should also make it blink. Where it gives it that slow blink where it's like blink, blink. What happened to the hype train? Did the hype train go over? Is it over? Why is this? Oh, I'm so focused on bingo, I missed the hype train. Ow. No drop frames, only drop frame cells. Yeah, pretty much. That is a giant dog. Everybody, thank you for the hype train bits and things and doing all the other stuff and throwing candy at it. Go.
Primetime month subs still an option?
It should be. Yeah, usually there's the resubscribe button, and then you click on it, and then you got to scroll down, and then you got to look for that weird little blue crown, and then you got to hit the thing to make sure that it uses the Prime sub because, you know, they really don't want to give you free money.
Apple? Nuggets. Apple. Apples are tree babies. I'm kidding. No.
But the fun screams help too. Thank you, Icarus. I appreciate anything new. I know we had that ear thing. I'm not sure if you're keeping up with that. Hyperacusis. Look it up. Super fun. We're managing. Other than that, I don't know. Go.
Bloodlines was good. A nice send-off to Tony Todd. We will miss the Candy Man.
Yeah, I was about to ask, actually. Did anybody go to see that? I'm not going to the theater for that. It's gonna be too loud. I gotta deal with this audio sensitivity crap for a bit. Robot ears. That is. It sounds like what did you call it? An electric cricket that you can't turn off. It's so bizarre. Can't you just get new ears, dude? They're all out of stock on Amazon. Plus the tariffs are ridiculous. You know. Boom, 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 boom. What? Prefer Castlevania Bloodlines. Castlevania. But I've been here over the years. Think so. I hope I didn't miss too much. No, I mean we do our thing, talk about stuff. You know, it's a day-to-day thing. We never know what's going to happen. What? Boats could run into the Brooklyn Bridge for no apparent reason. Didn't anybody get like a ruler and say, hey, you know, the mast to this ship is going to be a little bit too big for this? There was a little boat that was on the side of it. They didn't flag them down and say, hey, slow down. Doesn't look like you're going to make it. It's kind of like when trucks get stuck underneath an overpass and you're just like, what the hell, dude? Did you measure your car? What are you doing? Anyway.
Would you say they're terrifying?
Yeah, but not the way the robot would say it. Oh, God. No, there's all sorts of weird crap happening. Ship was moving backwards to the bridge. It was moving backwards? Why are you backing up on a river? That's like backing up on a... You don't do that. What, they didn't have any rear view mirrors? They didn't have backup cams? What the hell? What's wrong with boats that they're so stupid? I'm going to have coffee now. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know. This could help out from somebody to bingo. Come on, man. I just want my coffee. Oh, thank God. Okay. It's acceptable. Okay. Don't do it's not really spicy, is it? Yeah. I'll slightly. What? Well, it's summer season. You know, think does that count? That's spicy? I don't know. I feel like it bordered. Somebody already won bingo, so I figure like we'll just call it. We'll call it. I didn't find it terribly spicy. It's mildly spicy. It's like a mild taco sauce, you know? Yeah, I'll say kind of maybe. Kind of maybe. All right. Let's see. Maybe the water current was too strong. It's a boat. They're boat people. They should know. Thank you for the follow. They should know what the currents are. Shouldn't there be something underneath the boat that measures the current and then adapts to it? I'm just saying technologically, shouldn't we have stuff on there? You know, where it's like, oh, you know, this thing's going at this current, so we got to use this much power to do that. And it just does it automatically. You know, so it could just like stay still in the water. What the hell? Did not witness anything terribly wrong. Yeah, I figured I'd call it anyway. No one was harmed. Oh, people were harmed. Everybody's harmed. Summer isn't spicy. Pumpkin spice doesn't drop till fall. You can still get it year round. A lot of people don't know that. It's weird though. No, pumpkin spice in the summer is it's even off-putting for me. Yeah. You mean someone that needs power to work? Something that needs power to work? What? Yes. Happy halfway to Halloween. It is halfway to Halloween. It is. Dude, we're almost there. First time chat. What's up? Not just occurrence, which local pilots should already know about, but they should already be, timing departures of the tides and knowing that sort of clearance to expect a particular tide level. Right? That's what I'm saying. These people are nautical. They're boat people. They're captains or, I don't know, whatever they call them. Commandants. What do they call them? Like, ship captains. Yeah. Like, they should know this stuff. All right, whatever. I mean, too little, too late. Everyone's going to place blame on it, but yeah. What are you going to do? It's a bit of a joke. There's a YouTube channel of crashes, and the caption says no one was harmed, despite that someone was obviously harmed. Oh, but see? Dude, clickbait. It's misleading. Boat had lost power, so it wouldn't have worked then. What do you mean? Solar panel backup, you know? Where's my solar panel? Solar power. There should always be a backup. Every backup should have a backup. This is why people have generators. They don't have a backup generator? What is wrong? It's a boat. Dude, the last thing you want to do is be on a boat and have it lose power. You know what you're doing? Unless you have an oar, you're
What?
screwed.
The oars didn't work.
Thank you. See? I know, right? Row. You know, what are you going to do? Get the passengers to do that? Oh, come on. Yeah, the guys that were strapped to the mast got hurt bad. Literally, people died. They died. There were literally people on those masts, and they were just like, hey, poof, ooh. Like, what the hell, dude? Backup generators are expensive. You're a boat. If you can afford a boat, you afford a generator. That's what I'm saying, man. Good. 2 died. I know, people died. Especially at a time a train sideswiped a car. Yeah, every time I see a video of that stuff, it's weird, right? But less power with more current. 15. Current was 15 amps. I don't even know what that means. I have enough respect for water that I don't go into it. You know? Nah, man. You know, dude, you get the water on a bad day, it'll just undertow. You know, you're screwed. Go.
Requiescat in pace.
Exact. Yeah, that with the words. I'm not gonna be able to say that. It was an old-timey ship, not modern. Why are they using old-timey ships? What is... Oh. What is it, like the nautical version of a classic car show? Oh, hold on, let me find this thing. It's got to be here somewhere. That it? All right, there you go. Boop. All right, these guys. Watch moment, Mexican Navy training. It's a training ship. It is literally a training ship. Maybe you want to train somewhere where there aren't bridges? My dude, it's a Brooklyn Bridge. It's not like you didn't see it coming. You know? Yeah, so that's at least 2 people were killed and more than a dozen injured after a Mexican Navy sailing ship struck the Brooklyn Bridge in New York.
High tide?
Whatever the tide, they should know. But I mean, look how high those things were. You know, it's crazy. My dudes. The bridge came out of nowhere, officer. Nah, man, I was looking down at my phone and then the bridge just jumped in front of my boat. God. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see. Mexican Navy used to use it to train officers. Well, I guess somebody failed their test then, because that's no. Dude, that's terrible, dude. Oh, God. Well, they trained and learned that it ain't gonna fit. Yep. Technically, Tower Bridge in London could do that if it was raised and we decided to drop it. Well, yeah, I mean, you could just drop it on a boat, but who wants to do that? Brooklyn Bridge is just Brooklyn Bridge. It's there. You know, it's like, those runaway bridges. Like, what's your defense for that either?
Don't eat the Tide Pods, folks. Then again, don't let me tell you what not to do.
Yeah, exactly. You got to think for yourself, man. If you want to eat weird things, go ahead. It's all, you know, experience life. Don't do it. Let's see. Brooklyn Bridge is falling down. No, it's not. No, the bridge is fine. The boat's screwed. That's a durable bridge. That bridge was made when people actually cared about making things. So that's why it's still standing. Yeah. If it was a modern bridge, it probably would have collapsed like I don't know, Tower of Cheese Doodles. You know? Most port cities have bridges that raise and lower. That would be smart, right? Wow. Didn't we just do one? I do like the theme. It kind of gets me amped up. All right, card battle. Trillin. All right, you know the rules. All right, you got to roll equal to or greater than 12. No. No coffee for you today. Franklin, why? Oh, well. Hey, they tried. I mean, what are you going to do? It's all random. I just got rolled by the coffee CEO, right? Dude, you should like make that like a physical card game. Just put the, I don't know, some kind of rules together and just put it out there. It doesn't matter. No, you tried. A tower of cheese doodles is impressive. Yeah, but it's not very stable. Yeah, I'd buy it. There you go. Better than last week's. Yeah, that was last week. Was it too? It was it too. Oh God, this coffee. I'm not okay. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this coffee. I don't know if it quantifies as bad. I don't know. Let's get some more of it and see what happens. I don't know. God, it's. You ever eat something or drink something and you're not quite sure if you like it or not? Like you'll literally just sit there, you'll keep eating or drinking it, and you'll be like, well, it's like so middle of the road that it's not offending you, but it's you're not really enjoying it either. You're kind of just like, yeah, this is, yeah. I've done that with like mid pizza, like mid-level pizza. I'm just like, yeah, it's got cheese on it, you know, that kind of thing. Ooh, I hate it. It's like I don't know what to think about it because it's not moving me either way. You're not supposed to feel the coffee. You're supposed to pour it into your face hole. Yeah, but what is your face numb? You don't feel that? No, don't, no, don't neti. No, don't do it. This one over here is like, hey, maybe I can use a neti pot and just rinse out my sinuses with coffee. Don't do that. It's got to be purified distilled water that you microwave at least. Come on. My sinuses will be more awake. Good. Now we know where the Pilz-E thing comes from. Just put it in my nose. Yeah. What'd you do with the beetle? Not Ringo. They're old. What? That's the first thing that I thought when they said they flung a beetle off them. I'm like, there's only 2 left and they're seniors at this point. Bloody Angel's beating up the remaining beetles. What? I can hear it in my head, dude. Oh, what do you want? This is where cartoons come from. Go.
It's not bad. Is it bad? It's not good. What is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I was cheering for both of y'all in card battle. The beetle was banished to the dirt outside. Poor Ringo. I'm just sitting here in the dirt. I'm a little old, but I'll probably outlive Paul. I got flicked off Bloody Angel's arm. I'm just sitting here. I wrote a song about it. I'm sitting in the dirt. Dun, 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 dun. Ringo, shut up! Bloody Angel's got to just go like 5 parking spaces up. Just you can still hear him in the distance. Sitting in the dirt. God. Where did I leave off? What's that? Adam, how's it going? What? That's what I would do. I don't know what, dude. If Memorial Day is next weekend, what the hell are we gonna do, man? Dude, there's got to be some kind of weird stuff. Is anything fun happening? Dude, is there any kind of weird specials? Any kind of fireworks happening? Fireworks! Andrew Mantis win string bingo! Nice. There you go. When card battle happens, I cheer for both players. All players. I hope everybody wins. Wow! What? Are you going to give away codes? I didn't realize it was Memorial Day weekend. What, next Sunday? Monday. Next Sunday or Monday? Monday. Well, what about Sunday? Sunday.
You want me to give out codes?
It's up to you. I'm not telling you how to do your job.
I'll give out codes Sunday.
Maybe?
Yeah. Memorial Day Sunday? Or
well, I don't know.
Ask chat what they would prefer.
Okay, no, you don't ask chat, when do you want free games? Because they'll be like, I'll do all week. It's Memorial Day week. No.
Hello, Dawn.
Sunday or Monday?
Icarus says hi. All right. Hey, yo. Okay, yo. Chat. Listen. I don't do polls. Okay? No, I don't do polls. I don't got time for polls. No.
Polls say that people love polls.
No, but that's what the poll media wants you to believe. Yeah. So, chat, what do you want? You want game giveaways on Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, or Monday, actual Memorial Day? Sunday or Monday? Because I don't know how many people are going to be off on Monday. If it's Sunday, it'll probably be after my stream. If it's Monday, it'll be probably 5. Monday. Somebody says Monday. Both. See, I told you. Pole dancing. No, not pole dancing. See, this is why you don't mention poles. Every day. See?
You can't mention peace on Timmy's stream.
No. Monday. 3. That's not enough.
Monday at 5 or Sunday at
all right,
2.
you know what? You do it when you feel like it, because the indecision here is just astounding. They're like, what, pole dancing?
Sunday at 2-ish or Monday at 5. That's why I said if you took
Whatever
a
the majority
if
says.
you took a poll, people would vote. They get their say.
Look at this one. Whatever the majority says. You're not counterculture at all, are you? Whatever go with the conformists. Just, yeah, whatever they want.
See, you wouldn't have to do any of this if you just set up a poll and then moved on to the next topic.
Well, I guess, but Sunday, Tuesday.
They're saying you have to call 3 as I appeared.
Sunday.
Is that too hard for you?
No, it's not. I'm multitasking here. Dawn appears. Yeah. So. Okay.
Can you make a poll while you're at it?
No, I'm not doing it. That's a. No, you don't want to see me pole dance. What is wrong with everybody?
I have the Festivus pole.
No, you don't. That's a holy relic. You don't pole dance on the Festivus pole. Besides, it's aluminum. It chafes. No, man, dude, especially when you're warm. Monday to be contrary. Okay. Sunday. Sunday. Okay.
You're seeing most of Sunday.
I'm not seeing anything. I am not getting a clear answer. You do it when you want. Should I have one stream bingo? There you go. Dawn's leaving.
I'll do it Sunday.
Maybe Sunday. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. Go.
Jim poke Dawn.
No, it's over. They're
Pumpkin
gone.
pie.
They're gone. Thank you. Good. Where do they leave off? No pieces? What's pieces? Reese's Pieces? Oh, that's right. No, don't tell me about that. Yeah. How about Thursday? Thursday. Thursday's not a day. Thursday. It's right before Fur Day. What? It's probably slim legs double as a pole. Still trying to get to the bottom of them. Hold on. Yeah, I think that could work. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, where'd it leave off? Not much. What's up? I read that. Okay. Hold that thought. Go. Sure. All right. Now I'm going to easy mode. Now Pagan Chainsaw won. Hey, nice. They won. Wiener. Nice. All right. Let's attempt this coffee again. All right. Maybe it needs to be mixed. It's a little spicy. Yeah, oh God, I still can't decide. Literally, I still can't decide on this coffee. It actually hurts my brain. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Okay, this is what I found out. Chat. Can someone draw a pumpkin? We'll pull it out. What? No! Don't do that. The internet is weird enough. Don't make it weirder. All right. This is what I found out. Going through Reddit. All right, you ready? Boom. All right. I'm always looking at old-timey crap, right? Look at this thing. What I noticed here, look at that. Look at this, right here. Property of Terry Tunes, New Rochelle, New York. All right, yeah, a lot of people don't know, but we were literally right there. I could literally walk to New Rochelle if I wanted. All right? I was amazed. I was like, wait, hold up. There was an animation studio in New Rochelle, New York. Okay, I was excited for about 2 seconds, so I had to look it up. Terry Tunes, right? Yo, where's the building? They had a building. Yo, it was, what the hell was it called? But here's the problem. This place closed down in 72. I was upset. DJC1, hey, nice. I was like, what? Where the hell was the building that they look, they were in Long Island and they were in freaking New Rochelle. And I'm like, what? I was like, where the hell? I got super excited. I was wondering if they were still around because, you know, I don't really keep up with animation studios. And no, they closed. So literally the place closed down before I was born. And I was like, damn, I wish I knew about that because I probably could have gotten a job at some point working at an animation studio that basically closed down before I was even born. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. I know, but I thought it was exciting. I didn't think anything fun happened in New Rochelle. Yeah, aside from the crime that ran rampant for a little while. I'm upset about that. Dude, it was an animation studio, like right there. That would have been so cool, dude. As a kid, you could literally just hop on a bus, go to a studio, and be like, hey, I thought they cloned everyone's bleep. What? I think everyone clones everyone's stuff at a certain point. Boom, 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 boom. All right, close that, close that. We don't need to talk about the broken ship anymore. Oh, but speaking of clone stuff, hey, you want to see something funny? Okay. Boom. Bungie admits to lifting art for marathon without credit. Bro, this is some crazy crap, right? Bro. Okay, here's the problem. And from what I gathered from this, all right, there's apparently little posters in the background and this artist here, right? Bungie, of course, not obligated to hire me when making a game that throws overwhelmingly the same, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically this person had these weird little images. And apparently these were used in the game somehow. But apparently one of the artists that, quote unquote, artist that worked for Bungie basically lifted the stuff off the internet and just basically submitted it. They're like, yeah, here's the work that you needed for those little posters and stuff. And you guys are worried about AI. And you guys are worried about AI. At least AI would have done something different and wouldn't have just directly lifted the work, right? Right? Would have been transformative at least. Oh, God. Yeah, so apparently that artist isn't working there anymore, and now they got to go through all the trouble of vetting everything that this one person that worked for them worked on. Do you believe that crap? Go.
What Halo brand did they use that on?
Right? Dude, that's crazy. Look at that. So where was it? Released early, blah, 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 script, blah, 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 blah. We're conducting a thorough review of our in-game assets, specifically those done by the former Bungie artist, and implementing stricter checks to document all artist contributions. See, now here's the problem. Like, my dudes, if, oh God, this person had a job. They had a job for Bungie, and apparently they were so lazy in their payment that it just took somebody else's work. Dude, isn't that crazy? Like, this astounds me. And then, you know, not for nothing, I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it right now. If Bungie used AI instead of hiring that one person, there wouldn't have been an issue. People would have been unhappy about it because they're like, you're Bungie, you can afford to hire somebody. Yeah, look what happens when you do. This is just going to be a disaster for, like, artists in general, because it's like, do you even want to take the risk hiring somebody who may actually be using one AI art, which everybody seems to hate? Get used to it. Or, you know, they're just going to outright steal somebody else's work. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. What do you do? What do you do? All right, chat. No, I'm throwing this out there. You're Bungie. You're Bungie. You have an option. Hire artists who may or may not steal work from other people, or use AI that people are going to complain about anyway. Like, what do you do? It's like, dude, the liability there is just so, like, what the hell? And it says this isn't the first time Bungie run into issues over art permissions. What is happening over there at Bungie? This is the first time Bungie has faced accusations using independent artists' work without permission. 2021 to acknowledge that fan art of a Destiny 2's character was used in a trailer without permission. Oh, God. Which resolved with Bungie acquiring permission with proper credit in 2023. Bungie again had to reach out to credit and compensate an independent artist for fan art used in Destiny 2 cutscene. What are you guys doing over it? Do you not have artists? Holy crap. Oh, are you kidding me? It's crazy. This is the same developer who made the Halo series for Microsoft, Xbox. What happened to Bungie? They left Microsoft, apparently. Yeah, we got ads running, but I was going to discuss this for a sec. Like, God, what do you do with that? Like, who's okay for people who are like, I don't know how they ended up, you know, the background story of them using fan arts for Destiny at some point. So was it like the same artist, or was there another artist who's just like, yeah, here's the piece I did, and they were just like, oh wow, that's cool, you know, that kind of thing? Because then apparently there's a long history of artists, and keep in mind this is just for Bungie. Imagine other smaller independent things. You know, they hire an artist, they're just sitting there just grabbing stuff off the internet and just saying, yeah, here's that piece you wanted. Nobody does any research, nobody vets it, and then it's just like all the stuff ends up in a game. You know, they get paid for their job, they, you know, move on to something else, and it's like, oh, they're left holding the bag. I mean, that's kind of crazy, dude. I'm telling you, AI art, can't trust anybody anymore. Can't do it. I'd be surprised if Bungie or at least Sony aren't training in-house AI. Oh, they definitely are. Adobe's doing it. Every company, every major company, I guarantee you, whether it's Microsoft already has one, Microsoft, Sony, probably even Nintendo, are going to have in-house trained AI things because it will be cheaper to do that than to hire artists that may or may not be taking somebody else's work. Nah. Thank you. The Bungie snapped. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, so I don't know. This is like the whole art world is pretty screwed, you know, and like who do you blame for that? Do you blame do you blame the existence of AI art, or do you blame the artists who are like, oh, well, I got to compete with AI art? It's like trying to take steroids kind of thing, you know? It's like, well, I got to figure out how to churn out more artwork, so I'm going to use AI art. Burr, 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 burr. And I get that, but you know, there's a fine line. If you're being hired for your talent, you should be having the talent to actually do work. Again, I am perfectly fine with any company using AI art as long as they don't have a budget. Bungie's got a budget. You know, if you're like an indie person, you got like one or two people working, whatever, don't care. I blame the parents. Yeah, Bungie needs to keep the artist on a shorter cord. Yeah, but it, like, I mean, dude, no, I guess nobody vets. I mean, you could do a Google search, Google image search, and just be like, all right, let's see if this artwork's somewhere.
AI's like, I learned it from you. I learned it from you.
Pretty much. Yeah, and that's why it's so terrible. It could get better. Oh God, yeah. So that's been kind of the disaster. What was the other weird crap? Bum, 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 do, 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 do. Oh, we could go through days. I think people are back, right? We got days. Learning from so we'll copy paste. Oh no. Oh, that was the other AI thing. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Fortnite's Darth Vader AI will support your combat and well-being, but don't ask him about the younglings. Okay, for those who don't know, there's an AI Darth Vader in Fortnite now. It's got James Earl Jones' voice. There's another article about that. It says some crazy crap, and they're trying to patch it to fix it up. But of course, you know, you give anything to the internet, they kind of ruin it. But there are some funny clips on the internet if you want to know what was going on. Of course, this aggravates me so much. Is this the article? No. Where is it? Okay. Boom.
Calling Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones. There you go. Fortnite's AI Darth Vader has only been live for an hour and already Epic has patched out him saying beep. Yeah, so there is that thing. But here's the thing. All right. If I got to see another idiotic, misinformed post from morons too stupid to do a simple little Google search or look up the numerous articles about how James Earl Jones actually signed over his voice work to be used via AI to Disney years before his death, okay? I am going to go absolutely insane because everybody's on this weird crusade of like, oh, AI, how dare they use his voice? Yeah, he allowed that. Oh, yeah, AI, how can he voice over? No, he allowed that. He said it was okay. Nobody looks this crap up. So then you got these group of people on the internet running around saying, how could Disney do this? How could Fortnite do this? Yeah, no, they got permission. Yeah, they got permission. We literally covered it here when it happened. Like, what was it, 2-3 years ago? Yeah. So there is AI James Earl Jones out there doing what he does. Get used to it. Which coincides with this other interesting article. I don't know where it is. Boom. Voice of Master Chief asked Halo fans to stand up for voice actors on strike. Oh my God. Okay, so voice actors are on strike. Well, at least everybody except James Earl Jones, apparently. Go.
But dawns the funk night away.
Exactly. But they'd be writing what under their contracts now buried in the fine print. Probably. Always read the fine print. So apparently, voice actors are on strike. So much like writer's strike, it's going to create a power vacuum that will be filled up with probably AI. I'm going to say it right now because I see the writing on the wall. No actor, voice actor, no artist, no musician has a lot of weight to throw around when it comes to negotiations anymore. They used to back in the day. Now, not so much. Like, in all seriousness. So it's only going to get worse. Again, if you can hire voice actors, freaking hire voice actors. Hire voice actors. They got words they can say. All right? God. But I don't know. The AI thing really kind of aggravated me when people didn't even realize that, James Earl Jones kind of was just like, yeah, go ahead. Go.
Like the merciless void in outer space type of vacuum?
Yes. Exactly like that. Thank you. Boom. Yeah. So, well, I don't know. I just kind of like, is it too much to ask somebody to just look something up? Like it's weird. It was such a issue that when I went looking it up, AI literally returned, yes, James Earl Jones, blah, 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 So I don't know. More of that's going to happen in the future. Don't expect it to go away. But I don't know. If you want to mess around with Darth Vader in Fortnite, there you go. Oh, but that brings me to the other thing. Bro, we got good news. Okay. Okay, yo. Listen, dude. Okay, you know how like Fortnite couldn't be in the Apple shop and stuff like that because Apple wanted them to use their, whatever, not be able to pay outside the Apple store, so they get a 30% cut of every transaction that happens. And then, Fortnite was taken out of the shop and stuff like that, and then they had to go to court, and it's been like years and years and years and stuff like that. And then they said, okay, well, the court says, yeah, you can have a different thing, and blah, 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 blah. So basically, Fortnite's trying to get back in the shop. There's some weird crap going on. Fortnite's but not back in there quite yet. It probably will be soon. But what this does for us. Okay, for everybody who's on Patreon, right? Yo, they did this. Apple did the same thing to Patreon where they're like, oh, we got to have, you got your payments got to go through Apple Pay, which meant every content creator on Patreon was having to shell out 30% to Apple for no apparent reason. So if you gave us $1 30 cents of that went to Apple for no freaking reason whatsoever if you went through their payment system. Now, with the new rulings, guess what? Guess what? Patreon rolled out that you can use an alternate payment source, so Apple gets nothing. You get nothing. I said good day. All right? It's over. It's over. All right? Apple can stop siphoning money from every content creator on the planet. Thank you. God. No, dude. Epic Games won the case. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. As much as I don't like Fortnite, they were basically the only company that had the legal finances to battle with Apple and maybe actually win, which they did. So, you know, it is a very good win for every content creator. It's like, yo, if they want to cut, fine, 5%. 30% is freaking steep. 30% is steep. Thank you. Like, that's absolutely insane. Especially for something like Patreon. Why do they need 30% of you helping out a content creator? Why? What are they doing in there? What's happening? What are they offering? Apple, whatever you're offering us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So with that out of the way, basically the default payment in Patreon, if you're supporting anybody, doesn't even have to be us. I wonder if that's going to affect Twitch. Because, you know, that was a big thing, too, where they had to raise the prices for mobile payments for subs. That should be dropped down because now they don't got to do that. Twitch, drop down the mobile price, all right? Can't play Florida right now with a band controller. Ah, come on. So, yeah, that's good. So, default payment is set to a non-Apple payment, which is always good. So, you know, at least Apple's not taking money that they shouldn't be having, honestly. It would be okay with 5%. What, as it encourages other companies to try to get a cut of everything and buy it on the platform. Well, here's the thing. It's like if somebody has a platform, whether it's Google, you know, Google Play Store, Apple Store, whatever, those apps, they have to be housed, you know, they got the data, it goes through, you know, their app stores, all that other stuff. It costs a lot of money. It costs a ton of money for Apple and Google to have a shop like that. But 30%? No. 5% is like, yeah, whatever. 5% is a lot. I get $1, somebody's like, give me 5 cents. Well, why? Well, we set up this shop here and people, you know, can pay through it. And the app's existence in the ether is mainly because of our shop. All right, that's reasonable. 5%. I'm not like super miserly where I'm like, oh, well, they don't deserve anything. There's a lot of back end work that actually, you know, goes on for them to maintain any of these apps that are in the shop. But 30%? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't need to use the Google App Store. At least you can sideload apps on Android devices. Yeah, I know, but it's still like the payment process has got to go through something. And if you're using an Apple phone, there's that too. You know, it's like that's a whole other can of worms. So specifically, we're talking about Apple. They got a little too greedy. Yeah, well, that was like the norm when it came out. It was like 30% just across the board. And people were like, I guess this is it. You know, and it wasn't until like Fortnite came along and they got booted out of the shop because they're like, we're not giving you 30% of every V-Buck we sell. You know? And then it was just like this back and forth for this has been going on since 2021. My God. You know? Primetime, what? Oh, speaking of Prime, bro, they gave out some good games this week. What the hell was it? No, the games that you get with Prime. There's a couple from GOG. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Oh, here's the other problem. Boom. Stellar Blade Steam rollout mysteriously blocked in over 100 countries. It's possible the block comes not because Stellar Blade requires PSN, but because it offers it as an option. Okay, so it's an option to get a PSN account. But yeah, Stellar Blade's on hold for 130 countries for some reason. So, yeah, I'll wait till the modders get a hold of this and then I'll play it. I probably won't. Dead Island 2 free on Epic Games right now. There you go, Dead Island 2, and there was another one, right? Dude, Dead Island 2 from Epic? Dude, that's pretty good. Dude, I'm happy about that. When the hell does this come out? I don't know if I care enough about it you know? Like, I'm at that point where, yeah, it's like, you know, all the frou-frou-y costumes and stuff, I don't care. It's like, is the game good? And more importantly, is the story good? More importantly, is the audio gonna hurt my ears? That's the thing. The game that Dawn played, Happy Game. There you go. Yeah, Happy Game. That she thought it was a cute game. We would stop letting Dawn pick cute games. Yeah. You can't trust her with that. Was that coming out? April 26th, 2024. That already happened. All right. Well, whatever. That's it's gonna be a slow roll till that comes out. Boom, 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 boom. Go.
Is it backwards compatible with the PS1 memory card?
Nothing is. Today's days. Day of revival, unity, and the poetry of Magdamaguli. Turkmenistan. I mispronounced that name, but, you know. Flag Day and University Day. It's Flag and University Day. I don't know. International Museum Day. Belongs in a museum. Nice. Battle of Las Piedras. I don't like celebrating war. National HIV Vaccine Awareness Day. Are you aware there's vaccine? National Visit Your Relatives Day. No, I'm trying to have fun. National No Dirty Dishes Day. No, I'm trying to have fun. National Cheese Souffle Day. Hey, that's fun. Souffle. Dude, it's National Cheese Souffle. Hey, there you go. Thanks for getting another card. Thank you. I didn't care for Stellar Bay. Lollipop Chainsaw's better. Yeah, I haven't played that either. I got to sit it on my wish list along with everything else, but until the ears level off, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Take your parents to the playground day. Why would I do that? Why would I do it? Go play in the sand, Ma. Are you kidding me? World Baking Day. All right, let me tell you about the baking thing. Oh, no. Okay. We've been having this, because we've been having a bad week, all right? We're those people that, you know, when we're in a bad place, we eat. So we've been making cookies. I feel like I ate like 40 cookies this week. I'm going to die. 40 cookies. Why? I mean, it came out all right, and they were as healthy as you can make a cookie. All right? Healthy. They were healthy cookies. It was peanut butter, agave, baking soda, and coffee, essentially, with yogurt. I didn't even use egg. These things literally had no cholesterol, because even the freaking peanut butter was peanut butter powder. It was basically protein cookies. I ate protein cookies all week. 40 protein cookies at least. Brr. Ugh. Anyway. Ookie cookies. Yeah, they were pretty ookie. They came out all right, though. I mean, you know, World Baking Day. Yeah, we're going to have to put a pause on stuff on our face, no matter what we're feeling. International Heritage Breeds Week. What, for sheep or dogs? What is this? Animals? All right. I don't know. That's a day. I would go with a World Baking Day, but I think I've done enough of that this week. What? No, the toaster oven is the only appliance that doesn't make noise that hurts my ears at this point. Sad but true. Right. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Now what? There was a bunch of weird news. Oh, dude. Nah, man, handhelds. Because, you know, we're not getting a Switch 2 because, you know, Pal World's a lot more fun. Yo, these things are starting to come out. Look. Lenovo Legion Go S with Steam OS. Bro, the pre-orders are out. Now, for people who want a handheld gaming experience that isn't tied down to, I don't know, companies that dislike Pal World for innovating similar genres. Yeah, so we got these. How much are these things? $600. At what? $830? Why is that $830? What does it come with? What is it? What is it? AMD Ryzen Z1 332 gigs of RAM? What are you talking about? It's too much. What? All right, I'm not getting that. Yeah, I got OLED. All right, but that's kind of cool though, dude. That's cool. Handheld. My toaster oven makes a noise. Why is it making a noise? It's just supposed to be heating up. The only time it makes a noise is when it's done, where it goes beep. Yeah. 32 gigs of RAM is overkill for handheld, is it?
Destroy them all with kawaii hugs
Hey!
and treats.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hi. I can just hear it. The sound of the filaments. Oh, you're at that level. No, man, there was those weird little air fresheners you plug in? Yeah, no, dude, our hearing is like at this weird level of sensitivity. There was one plugged in, and I thought somebody was like idling their engine on a truck outside. And I'm like, who's parked outside? What's going on? I'm looking out the windows, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I'm looking around, like, where's this noise coming? I'm like, oh, it's the air freshener. I'm like, are you kidding me? Ah, God, what's up? Lucas, hi, what's up? We going through news. Bump, bump, bump. Boom. I said boom. All right, here's the thing. I'm getting mixed messages here because we're on the topic. Well, what is going on, Nintendo? You got to clarify here. See, Nintendo says the Switch 2 will only support VRR in handheld mode. Variable refresh rate in handheld mode. Why? Why would it? Why? Switch 2 fans noticed mention of variable refresh rate or VRR information pages about the system soon disappear. Now the company is clarifying that just how and where VRR is working on Nintendo Switch 2. Why in handheld mode? Like, what happens when you dock it that it's just like, no, we don't want to do this? Huh? Incorrect information was initially published on the Nintendo Switch 2 website, and we apologize for the error. Why do I have, like, here's the thing, and this is just my own personal assessment and, speculation based on what I see. I've noticed a lot of things, whether it's those key cards that they're coming out with the games and stuff like that and all this stuff. Every time there's a little bit of information that comes out about the Switch, it seems to be a little skewed, a little weird. They always have to go back and correct it. They always seem to have to clarify things, as if they're just putting out bits of information to see how people will react, and then say, "Oh, well, they're angry about this. Let's clarify this a little bit. Let's elaborate on this little bit of information we didn't embellish upon at all since we first released it. Let's just put it out there on the website and see what people say." This is what I get. Because I have not had this much confusion about a simple console coming out. Essentially, it's the Switch 2. It shouldn't be this complex. There's been like 7 or 8 little details that have come out about this thing that they had to be corrected and clarified. We missed post. We did, and I'm just like, can anybody over there get their crap together? What the hell? VRR would help a lot on docked mode. That's what I'm saying. Why? In response to VRR support for docked mode coming in a future firmware update, Nintendo says it has nothing to announce on this topic. We have nothing to announce on this topic. Just say no. Just say no. So while the Switch 2 will support VRR as an option for the handheld side of things, it looks like right now those using their new console on the TV won't see the same features. Why? Why? Again, see, the update arrives after a lot of head scratching, as the original VRR mentioned was first noticed and then swiftly erased. Mentions it disappeared. Like, what is... Oh, God. All right, I'm not buying it, so I don't care. Just be aware it's out there. But okay, that's delayed. Oh, this is good. Let's talk about somebody who actually cares about gaming. Okay, Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima says he's left his staff a USB stick of ideas for after he dies. Kind of a will. I thought this was a good idea. He's basically putting all his ideas on a USB stick, and he's gonna allow the studio to keep working on them after he's dead. How cool was that? Dude, that's awesome. Catman.
I had a fun day Friday, and yesterday I am now a flatbed driver. Can you guys guess what I delivered just by the volume and weight? The weight was 40,700 pounds. The quantity was 1.
I would say a car. Or a big bucket of all the cookies I've been eating this week. I've been overeating cookies. Thank you. This is cool. This is cool. Because, look, see, Kojima has revealed he has left his staff a sub stick. You mean a USB stick? Would you proofread your crap? Holy crap. Wesley! Wesley! Stick of game ideas for after he dies. Wesley. All right, I won't get on him. He might have dyslexia, you know. As reported by VGC, you sure it's not VCG? Kojima issued the morbid revelation to Edge magazine and discussed his, change of thinking that occurred during the pandemic. Oh, here we go. Another creative scarred by the pandemic. Here we go. Get over it. Walk it off. Right. Turning 60 was less of a turning point in my life than my experiences during the pandemic, he said. I felt seriously ill at the time and also had an eye operation. Until then, I didn't think I was old, you know. I just didn't feel my age, and I assumed I would be able to create as long as I live. Well, yeah, that's how that goes. That's kind of how it goes. You can kind of keep creating until you can't. But then I became sick and couldn't create anything. And I saw lots of people around me passing away at the time. Who do you know that's dying all the time? My God. He's going to have a lot of dark ideas on that USB stick. Good. Every game is going to be about death. Let's see. Couldn't create anything. So I was confronted with death. You look all right. Of course, I recovered. But now, wow, a little dramatic. I was confronted with death. Of course I recovered, but... All right, whatever. But I was thinking, wait, how many years do I have left to make games or a film? Uh-oh.
You can't fool me. That's Gary Oldman.
Right? Gary Oldman doing the, I don't know. What role is this? Let's see. Perhaps I have 10 years? Well, yeah, maybe less with that attitude. Holy crap, dude. Maybe I got 10 years left. Dude, you're in better shape than we are, dude. I had 40,000 pounds of cookies this week. I'm lucky I'm breathing. Good. So basically, there you go. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, so, you know, future generations will have to deal with his artsy nonsense. You know? He's like the Wes Anderson of gaming, you know? He's just like, yeah, I'm going to make some weird, crazy crap, and everyone's going to like it because it's got my name on it. Yeah. All right. Epic says Apple has blocked Fortnite's return to the U.S. App Store, and now Tim Sweeney is tweeting Tim Cook to complain. Okay, so yeah, basically, see, look at this guy. Hey, guys, can you put Fortnite back on the shop? I mean, you guys come on, man. Yeah, Fortnite. My kids want to play Fortnite. They weren't even able to get the Adventure Time skins. They're so upset. So yeah, that's still a thing. So yeah, there's still a back and forth because I think Apple's a little ticked off, but after so long run bad. Blah, 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 blah. Go.
Time to update Fatal Frame.
What? Fatal Frame? We don't know how to do that. It's good as is. What the hell else do I have here? There's some other garbage. Oh, these are the updates, right? Nintendo Switch 2 edition games list. All right, supposedly. These things are going to be getting free updates. Supposedly. Not these, because I think they said you had to pay for them. No, I want the list. You know, and I'm not going to even talk about this. Because, let's see. Members. While other games have free updates to improve game performances and add game share. See which games can be purchased as a Nintendo Switch edition below and learn how to upgrade the packs. Okay. Where do I see free? Where do I see free? I don't see apps. Where is it? Switch games for free. All right, here's your free updates. Forget about all this paid crap. Okay, because look at this. 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 Look at all these games. Look at that. Paid. These are updates. Paid. Gimme. I already own these games. No, give me more money. Go to hell. All right, the free ones. ARMS. Does anyone even play that game? Big Brain Academy. Does anybody even play that game? Captain, does anybody even play this game? Clubhouse game. Does anybody even play this game?
Hello all. I am home from graduation weekend and I
Hey.
am very tired from the lack of sleep I get at my parents' house. Although a multitude of reasons had me sitting home, I enjoyed the time with my family and we celebrated
In our own way. Nice. There you go. Do something. If you've been stuck at home, being bored and unhappy, now's your time to do something fun. Take this week and the upcoming Memorial Day weekend and do something fun. Go to the amusement park. I don't know. Tap dance in the forest with chipmunks. Whatever you got to do. I don't know. But it's good. At least you had fun. Orange was fun. Spring-loaded boxing. Yeah. Game Builder Garage. Do they play this game anymore? Super Mario Brothers. Visual updates. Okay, these are the free ones. Some Pokemon. Visual updates. You got Mario 3D World. Visual updates. Game share support. Mario Odyssey. Zelda. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, it's good if you have these games and you actually give a crap, but...
I've been played by Animal Fair Trade Farm, Nintendo version, for many hours.
Is that a thing?
As much as I want to go someplace else, a lack of monies and a car keeps me stuck at home.
Oh, you got feet. You got feet. You can walk around and experience the world beyond. We got feet. We feet sometimes. Oh, good. Somebody's running some kind of equipment that's really loud right now. So if you hear that, sorry. Oh, God. I got to have to start putting notes in on people's windows. Yeah, I got auditory sensitivity. Could you keep it down? Yeah, that's not going to happen. I thought this was cool. There's a game called Dog Witch. Ow! Blanco, card battle. All right. We'll get to Dog Witch in a second. But Malenko, you got a roll equal to or better than... Okay, that's spicy. What do you got? 6. Oh! Come on, that was a 16. Yeah, that was spicy. Where is it? No, I can't even block those because I don't have my fat head there. There you go, spicy card battle. Oh, no, Pauline falls asleep. Yeah, she's always falling asleep. Go.
Gambear.
Yay, gambling. You tried. You tried. I appreciate it. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, oh my God, dude, like everybody, dude, so many people won. All right, let's go look at our card. All right, we got, look at that. We got that. We got that. We got the, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. We a winner. Yep, we came in like, what, 18th place, but we did it. Oh, Dog Witch. This is a game about a dog who's a witch. All right, is this muted? All right, cool. Look at him. It's so derpy and weird. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Ah! I don't know. I added it to my wish list because I like weird, stupid crap that look like this. This is that weird, bizarre kind of stuff where I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is. Good. Great. I'll play it. I'm cool with that. He looks cool. He's got a little witch hat. It's a doggo with a witch hat. Plus, look, there's that. Look at all that cool stuff. All right. The other thing that's coming out. Hold on. Bruh. Let's see if I can pull this up. Where is it? One sec. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. This is a bad precedent, chat. Okay. Let me pause that. Boop. Maybe on a screen where there's not blood. Let's see. Okay. You ready? You ready? Wizard dog, dude, yeah. Dog witch. Okay. Yeah, you know Persona, right? Persona. Series of games by Sega. Everybody pretty much likes them for the most part, right? They're coming out with another one, but the problem I'm having with this is... All right, Persona 5, The Phantom X. All right, look, coming out June 26th. It's pretty good, right? My problem with this is it's going to be a free-to-play. It is a free-to-play. Persona, the gacha. Exactly. Because I don't like when franchises turn into stuff like this. Like, I really don't like it. Because it's... When you play a Persona game, I mean, you get into it. There's all the characters, stories, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, this might be the same. However, what aggravates me about it is the free-to-play aspect. I will give you your $60, $70 that you need. Okay? I'll do that. Shut up and take my money. Okay? However, I don't like the slow siphoning of money when it comes to stuff like this. It actually bothers me. And I you know, because if you see it for what it is, then you're just like, oh God, here we go. Yeah. So it's a happening. I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened before, but I don't want it to happen to certain franchises. If you're like, you know, whatever, Candy Crush or whatever the hell it's called, and that's your thing, you built up your franchise as a mobile game, that's fine. Stop taking good franchises that don't need to be free to plays and make them free to plays. You know, unless you're turning this into an MMO kind of thing and you're just paying for cosmetics, then fine, you know. But really, 100 viewers? For reals? No way. Boop. I'm going to take your word for it. Boop. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Ah. So, yeah. And then the service ends. It will be lost in time like tears in the rain. That's the other thing, you know. And then you got to hope that there's just some person who, you know, gets the APK for this thing, hacks the hell out of it, you know, and preserves it. And then somebody like Sega will come around 20 years later and then sue them to take it off of whatever website. And they'll be like, well, you're not even using it anymore. What are you talking about? I'm trying to preserve this, man, for Persona fans. Nope, now sued. I don't know. Know it's out there, but always be skeptical. You know, just give me a version that I could pay for. All right? Just give me money. Just, you know, that kind of thing. I'll give you money. Just, come on. What else is Atlas doing, honestly? Look at that. Look at that. Persona. You got Metaphor, you know, Persona Tree. You got your Shin Megamis. You got your... These I wanted to play at some point. The Odyssey things here. Etrian Odysseys. There's 1 through 3. Like, dude, they're $40 a piece. I ain't doing that. Let's see what else. I haven't caught up with them. All right. No, they're pretty much doing what they do. Never mind. Alice has always done all the Shin Megami Tensei Persona as a branch off. Yeah. Oop. I'm looking for the thing. Oh, there's a weird... Yo. No. There was this weird thing I saw. Hold on. Dude, people remember Pee Wee Herman? Bro, he's getting a thing. Apparently it's going to be HBO. What is it? Like, is a documentary about him or what? Like, it's Pee Wee as himself. Is that good? That guy? Yeah. Season 1? What do you mean it's season? It's Pee Wee Herman. Can we just get a 2-hour movie? A whole documentary on this guy? Driven by a soul-bearing interview with Paul Rubens, the man behind the iconic character Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee as himself is the definitive portrait of a comedic performer and a window into his never-before-discussed personal life. Determined to go. Do we really want to delve too much into his mind? Because then it like ruins the character. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see. Origin, circus, avant-garde, performance theater, reflecting a reason behind, consequences, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't remember. This is some, like, if you think about the time period this came out, we just had some weird crap growing up, right? This guy was like, I don't know. If there was an alpha Chad of man-childs, that was this dude. He literally lived in like a toy house filled with toys and stuff and had the coolest bike on the planet and dressed like a weirdo, but everyone was like, bro, he's cool. You know? I know, he was fun. Fun guy. Oh, God, there's other people in it. Unless they do certain episodes, certain parts of its life. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could break it up that way. Like The Dark Years, episode 5, you know. But what are you going to do that? But speaking of darkness, boom, toys. Dude, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, rah, 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 rah. Where's my horse armor? Rah. Damn it, Bethesda. Oh, God. Dude, they keep making Spawn things. Dark Ages, Blood Axe with horse. Dude, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I was looking at toys today. Last week, my order of Shantae Risky Revolution came in. What? It was canned in 2004, revived last year from Source. Ooh, never played the series, but I'm always glad to see a game escape development hell. Nice. Cool. Nice, nice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. All right, go away. Look at this guy. All right, I'm falling out of the Funko thing, right? Because I don't need so many Funkos. But, dude, they got the tall man. The tall man from Phantasm. Are you kidding me? Angus Scrim, bro. Dude. Crazy. Just saying. Sean, Game Boy Color was fun 8-bit platformer. He didn't stop being cool, just episode safe for kids. Who? Oh, we're still talking about Pee-wee. So that's cool. He exists. What were the other weird toys? This guy. Look at that. The worst Bat Boy. I don't know what the hell this is, but I thought it was cool. What is this even from, bro? Dude, aren't these like, what is it? Like a retro tin toy, right? Where the little wind-up toys they used to have back in the day? Probably don't make them out of tin anymore. Nah, man, I know like, those were like super collectible at one point. I don't know if they still are. I don't know anything about them. Why exactly documentary needs seasons? Are they, what, saving the topic about Pee Wee Herman getting arrested for... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You're so cynical. The guy's still a human being. Guy. Bro, look at this Funko. Again, this is another cool Funko. They haven't come out with a cool Funko in a while for my taste, but this is pretty cool. Between, this guy... Rah. Look at that. Look at that. They figured out how to do stuff that isn't just dead-eyed circles. Look, if we make them squint a little, it'll give it a little bit of a humanity to them. Look at that. Pretty good. It's Castlevania, dude. Nocturne, Season 2, a la carte. What else did I got? Yeah, I mean, at least they're... Oh, God. Art the Clown one looks pretty good, too. All right, maybe I'll delve back into...
More expression than Hello Kitty.
Is that what? Still avoid Funkos, but buy us an Ender. Yeah. Those are expensive, though. Funkos already are super affordable. Like, $10-15, depending on where you're going. Dude, Nendoroids are like... Dude, they're like... I think the cheapest one I've seen is like $40. I mean, the quality is much better, yes. But... so now that exists, pretty good. And this one, Junji Ito, Uzumaki, they're making little plushies. I don't know if this is something I want to snuggle up with, but, yeah. Let's just stare at the spiral for a little bit while I have some coffee. All right, the coffee's gotten better. It's gotten better, chat. Yeah, pretty good. No, it's kind of weird that there's just like they're starting to churn out some Junji Ito stuff. Oh, hold on, let's just do that tab. But this was the other one. Look, this one, more Spiral. If they only put the kind of effort into the plush, if like they would the animation, that would have been pretty good. Or vice versa. The animation was just so bad. How did they ruin that? God. That was just... All right, let's see what's going on in the world of Junji Ito. Wow. Oh, I got two things. Wow. You got two things here for Junji Ito? Oh, God. Really? Dude, it's Junji Ito. It's like the Japanese Stephen King. What are you doing? What is this, chat? What the hell is this? What is PC Engine? Accounting? Accounting walking the dog. Full system? It says TurboGrafx 16 full system. Okay, because I've never seen it. I've seen like just the American version of the TurboGrafx, but what the hell, dude?
Consolation prize Siege Engine.
Sure. What is this? So what, you basically put the CD in there? What, like, this is the thing, and there's an interface unit. Look at those coax cables, bro. Look at that. Dude, this is insane back here. And it still works, which is amazing. TurboGrafx 16 was originally called PC Engine in Japan. Oh. US version was just the cards. Japanese had CDs for bigger, better graphics and audio. Huh. Oh, man, we got swindled then. That's kind of cool. Yeah, because I've never seen this, so I was just curious. I was like, all right, what's going on here? Cool. It had CD add-on like the Sega Genesis and the Sega CD. Huh. Yeah, I'm about to break out my CD-ROMs here. No, I got some old CD-ROM games I want to play. What? No, I've already installed like a VirtualBox on my PC. It's just a matter of getting my ears to handle hearing the PC. Yeah, but that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to just get into some old retro games I've never finished. Plus new ones.
Solid state memories.
Memories in a corner of my hard drive. Being defragmented. But this was a weird thing. Hold up. Okay. This is the other thing I wanted to ask about, which might as well do that because I didn't have a chance to look it up. Ask for help, look it up. Okay, there you go, I'll call it. All right, you're telling me at some point in the history of cereal, they put records like on the cereal box. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can I get these? Are these like super collectibles or
Memory wheels.
boom? They are collectible. Thank you. They were crap. I'm guessing they were flexi discs. Maybe I had no idea they actually had records on cereal boxes. I think they were either 25s or 33s. Yeah, I don't know. The picture isn't great there. Max 4 songs like old singles. Huh. That's kind of, I mean, I don't know if I will really need to be listening to the Sugar Bears, you know, but they did this with CDs, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, CDs I could see. You just dump them in the box, but this was literally on the outside of the box. I think you would cut it out and just literally put it on your record player. That's crazy. I actually kind of want to do research on this now. Because this is interesting to me. Huh. Late 90s before they fell off. Yeah, I kind of wish they would do more weird crap like this. At one point, there was a simple computer game on a record and a magazine. Really? I do remember certain music magazines, they would have that kind of very thin vinyl record. It was kind of like a plastic thing that would just kind of stick in there. It would be like 2 or 3 songs on it. I remember seeing one here and there, but that was who knows how long ago. I don't even know what they sounded like because at the time I didn't have a record player. Flexi discs? Yeah. That's kind of cool. Are these like super collectible? Back then, as long as the white noise didn't destroy the sound, it was good. They sound like crap? Ah. Yeah, but there's got to be something cool and nostalgic about recording that, right? It's like if you ever ripped music from a vinyl and you get that kind of, those little clicks and pops and that ambient, I guess, analog sound. You know? Yeah, whatever plastic they were, they wasn't vinyl. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of interesting though. Kind of cool. All right, let's start from the beginning here. What do we got here? Boom. What happened here? Bungie morale reportedly in free fall across all departments, and the vibes have never been worse. Oh, just because the thing? Hey, Future won. Nice. You won bingo. Let's see. They weren't great for your record needle. Yeah, I can't imagine them being. But, you know, you just rip it once and leave it there. Yeah, so what's going on here? Marathon was originally pitched as a higher up, good old boy with Bungie leadership as far as back 5 years. Blah, blah, blah. Why is everybody all sad at Bungie? Is it because all the artists have been stealing work from other people allegedly? Is that it? Is that what you guys said? Like Bungie morale reportedly in free fall. Oh, because you made a generic shooter that nobody really wants to play. Was like what they referred to him as corpo shooter. Couldn't you have just done more work on Destiny, or I don't know, maybe go back to your roots like Halo or something like that? But we are going back to our roots. We're doing Marathon. Nobody cares about Marathon, okay? It's got nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay. So with that out of the way, Bungie is basically falling apart. Good job. Hey, Microsoft, you want to buy Bungie? Just saying, I feel like they're ripe for the picking. Just double check their artwork. Voice Master, okay, we're Master Chief. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this guy. Look, they're making a Rambo prequel for some reason. I don't know that we need that. Okay. I don't know that we need a Rambo prequel. Microsoft buying Bungie again is a terrible idea. Well, I mean, they bought a lot of stuff that was a terrible idea. Look what happened to Redfall. You know, what do you do with that? Most of the music on those records was bubblegum music. I like bubblegum. Bungie left Microsoft because of what 343 did with Halo. Buy the Bungie cord. We're going to keep going with the Bungie cord thing? Let's see. So, yeah, prequel to this. I don't know that we need it. No, because Rambo was like a whole Vietnam thing. What are you going to do? Just like, do you really want to be dredging that back up and be like, oh, war, you know? Like, I mean, come on. Yeah, prequel would just be a Vietnam War movie. Yeah, Vietnam War was very unpopular, okay? Very unpopular war. I don't know that we really want to delve back into those times, you know? America not doing so good then. Boop. All right, this we go. Wake up. Kingdom Hearts. All right, boom. Kingdom Hearts. I can't see.
Don't look at me. Look at the road. That's how accidents happen.
Why, looking at the road? Kingdom Hearts 4 is alive. Square Enix shares screenshots of exclusive sequel. All right, bro, what's happening? All right. There you go. Look at that. We got things. Aren't these the images that they just showed when they showed it off for first place? Bunch of characters. This looks really good, though. Can you... Oh, I don't have a bigger picture than this? Come on, dude. No, the lighting there looks really good. I don't know, but hey, it's happening. It's happening. Thanks for the follow. All right, know it exists. I mean, you know, we'll probably see this before we see Beyond Good and Evil 2, but, you know. Square Enix losing money. How's Square Enix losing money? I can't imagine them. Dude, between Final Fantasy and just Kingdom Hearts merch in general. Ah, there you go. There you go. Free-to-play JRPG spin-off of Persona 5. The Phantom X heads to PC and mobile in June. That was the article I was looking for. I'm not happy about this. We already discussed it, but I'm not happy about it. I'm still not happy about it. Not happy about it. Not happy about it. Did I mention I'm not happy? And Kevin, how's it going? Dude, I haven't seen him since last week. What's up? Yeah. Wait. Originally launched for playtesting in 2023 exclusively in China, but we'll now see a worldwide release next month. It was already out in 2023 in China? What the hell? Get both Japanese and English versions. God. Well, I don't want it now if China already had it. But it's like the toy that like everybody else played with, and they're like, oh, here, you can have it. And you're like, I don't want it. Don't want it. Too many projects that have failed in the past decade. Canceled project, gotchas, and MOBAs not taking off, etc. Final Fantasy has been the cash cow since the late 80s. Really? You figured they would get good, I guess. I don't know. I just assumed they were doing a lot better than they were. What else we got here? The land beneath the biggest U.S. cities is sinking, finds new analysis of satellite data. Guess what? You living in a major city? Let's go take a look, all right? Largely due to groundwater pumping and shifting of lands after the last ice age, major urban areas are subsiding, which could destabilize buildings or worsen flooding. All right, worsen flooding. Let's go. Oh, God. I guess if you have a home and need homeowner's insurance, be careful of any of these places with the big red dots. Seattle, you're not looking too good there. Houston, you're in Dallas and Fort Worth, you're kind of screwed. New York, get your crap together. Boston, you're not doing too good either. I feel like Connecticut's right there. Jacksonville, you're Chicago, look at that there. Chicago, come on, you got a pope. You better hope you can part waters, all right? I'm just saying, you guys are going to be screwed. Let's see, Denver, good. San Diego, we're all going to drown. Millimeters per year. I know, but I'm just saying, you know, that adds up over a course of a couple of thousand years. Millimeters per year. Look at that. 6 millimeters. Millimeters. I know, dude. Per year. You know, by the time you die, it's going to be like up to the sole of your shoe. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Nashville is fine. Nashville's fine. I don't know. Have you heard country music lately? I don't know if Nashville's fine. Oh, God. All right, what else we got? Oh, this is just Toy Page. Who's that guy? Oh, look at him. Hey, look at him. Ah, so angry. Okay. What is it? Oh, we got Phantasm guy. We got this guy. Oh, yeah, that's the serial things I wanted to look at, which I think is still this over here. Okay, boom. What is this? What the hell is this? Who here knows about turtles? What's a turtle com? What's a turtle com? Are these the new Switch cartridges? What is this? You have one? What is a turtle com? TMNT walkie-talkie? Did you like put these things in there and it would do different voices, or am I thinking this is more complex than it is? Let's see. It's good if you like Sagio Jimbo, he's OJ. He is OJ. These are like, look at the drawings on these things too. It's like a kid drew this one. It's like, yeah, April O'Neil. Yeah, sure. Her eyes, it looks like Columbo with red hair. One more question. Look at that. Just a toy. Like, okay, because here's the thing, right? You got to think distance and time here. So we're very technologically advanced by comparison. So when I look at this thing, I'm thinking, look, you take these little cartridges in here, right? And I don't know, maybe you place them in there. Thank you. And, you know, you get little voices and messages from each one of the characters. Does that work? Is that how it works? Or am I thinking it's just a walkie-talkie and you put pictures in there? Like, I don't know what its abilities are. You know? Fan drawings, right? Why has he got his tongue hanging out? He's like, bleh. All right, let me get some coffee. Yeah. Ad starts in 40 seconds. Just press the button and it beeps, lights up. Oh. So I was thinking it was more complex out of this, right? Ooh. Those just look like pictures. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what these I guess cards are for. I would assume you would just drop them in there and it's like, oh, you're talking to this guy. Use your imagination. Late 80s toys, gotta love them. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah. I kind of wish I had the Pokédex too. Dude, I used to see those all the time, like as a kid in toy stores, and I never got one. If I only knew then what I know now. Bro, look at that. Code Orange. All right, halfway to Halloween. All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Spooky Town. It's already happening. They got an arcade. All right, they're trying to appeal to the youths. All right, with their gaming and such. You have so many turtle toys? Lucky. What is Kofi? Kofi is basically like you can help out and do things. What? Kofi. It's like, hey, I like what you do. Here's money. Their whole thing is like buy the creator a coffee kind of thing. So there's that. There's Patreon. There's all that stuff. I don't know. Some people don't like to use Patreon and they use Kofi. Some people don't like to use Kofi to use Patreon. Some people don't do anything. Some people just help out here. It's all good. So yeah, we got Halloween on the horizon. We got an arcade happening. What is this? Spooky House? Yeah, I don't know if I like this one. I kind of like the arcade. I like the snake. It's got a snake. Oh, thank you. See, Shadoff helped out. It's like it's a creator donation type site. There you go. Nice. See, sometimes I should just be able to be concise like that. Sometimes I can't be. Boom. All right, so Halloween's happening. We're halfway to Halloween. Everybody start looking for your Halloween stuff, all right? We got to prepare. What's going on here? What's going on here? What have we got here? Oh, God, that's right. Jason Universe. Okay, now here's the thing. All right, I got problems here. I got some serious problems with the Voorhees-ness going on here. All right, look. Bring it. Okay, there's going to be a Jason universe because everything's got to be a freaking universe right now. Got to make it a universe. Got to have a series. Got to have the Disney Plus Netflix original multi-season planned out, but we're only going to do one season sort of thing because it got canceled streaming type show universe. So this is what they're doing. So this is what we got. We got a reveal of the new Jason Voorhees designed by makeup effects legends Greg Nicotero. Greg, can I talk to you over here for a second? Can you come over here for a second? Okay, right over to the side. Okay. All right, Greg. This is just between you and me, right? Okay. Okay. The hockey mask isn't very intimidating. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm gonna throw that out there. So you probably make it a little bit more evil looking. I know it's just supposed to be a generic hockey mask and stuff like that, but you kind of want to bring it. You know, make it like. This dude's wearing a hockey mask and he's kind of scary, but you kind of want to make it a little bit more scary. Voorhees was kind of bulky. When we're talking about like Kane Hodder era of bulky, he was a meaty type individual, an intimidating character, not somebody who was hiding in the manga section of the library who's a little bit too into horror. Okay. Got to work on a physique here. Bulk him out a little bit over here. The thing about the head, right? You kind of want to make that a little bit more deformed and kind of popping out around the hockey mask. So it looks like there's some kind of deformity happening. Right now, it's just even with this lighting, he kind of looks like he's got ginger hair. I feel like if I take the mask off, I'm gonna get Ron Howard from Happy Days. Okay. So you might want to bring that to the drawing board and kind of fix that up a little bit, to some blood and, make these a little bit dirtier. This looks like 3 days without laundry in college kind of look. So, okay, Greg, you redo it. Get back to me. If you take off the mask and you start singing Blueberry Hill, right? Dude, like, what's happening? I don't know. I'm assuming this is a rough sketch. But I'm like, he seems very thin for Jason Voorhees. And again, it's like I kind of grew up with like the Kane Hodder one where he was just this bulky menace that would just walk through walls kind of thing. So he's like, hey guys, yeah, I got my Halloween costume. That arm doesn't even look like it would lay that way.
So that means that after like 5 movies, we will have a Jason vs. NYC kind of thing? Where it will be a 2-part movie and murders like half the population.
I don't know what they're going to do with this. Timmy, huh? I have no idea what they're doing with this. People's hands generally don't rest that way. Oh, God. Even the stance is bothering me. This foot should be out further. This one should be back. Because it's an awkward pose.
I am a big Friday the 13th fan and I don't like this redesign. Kane Hodder was the go-to type.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel too. I'm just like, Kane Hodder was the dude. And okay, this is me nitpicking from the artistic perspective of stuff like this. This is not a good stance here. Again, this just looks like it's off. Is this like from a 3D model or something? No, because that foot should be forward. That one should be back. And if that foot is twisted this way, it's no. Then, oh God. It's kind of about perspective here. They're literally on the same wavelength here. That should be out a little bit more, and that one should be back. Okay, or vice versa. It's just I don't know what it is. He's got this weird pose where he's not doing anything. It looks like he's going to walk off to the side, but he's not really going there. So he's not committed for that. Then you just make this leg look like this leg, and it's more of an intimidating stance. But his arm over here, it's kind of weird. It looks like it's too small for his body, too. It could just be me. I don't know. Again, I'm bouncing back and forth. That could be off. The office had creative direction. Where? Let's see. Makeup effects over to The Walking Dead. Oh, Walking Dead. Aided in the redesign of the horror icon. Redesign. Wow, he really just went out there. Let's see. They should be able to take criticism. All right. I appreciate their work, but I feel like it could use some more. Let's see. Let's see, Walking Dead Friday the 13th, franchise original owners strive to maintain Jason's original essence. Did you? While continuing to move towards the future with a defined look and feel that takes Jason into the next chapter. What, the Atkins era of his life where he's counting his carbs? Like, all right, let me just continue. Maybe there's things here. Original essence, but we also worked with both familiar and fresh franchises voices to strike that balance, said Horror Incorporated. President Rob Barr. Okay, Bobby. We gave Greg our new 13-hole mask and worked together on his full body look that embodies classic Jason. Did you guys watch these movies? He's a strong, towering, and terrifying slasher with a machete. Okay, I can't yell a lot because it's going to hurt my own ears. If you consider this to be towering and intimidating, you guys really got to check yourself because this just looks like some dude who just left the Spirit Halloween shop. Okay, now I'm getting angry because
it looks like the old ones. Besides being smaller, I don't see the difference.
Well, that's the thing. He's smaller. Look, and right here, he's strong, towering, and terrifying slasher with a machete. His weapon of choice. It's incredibly exciting to bring Jason Voorhees back into the lives of the fans. Isn't that weird? that you would say it that way? It's incredibly exciting to bring this murderous serial killer back into the lives of other people. It's what we aim to do. Okay, anyway. Such a bold, fresh way. Bold, fresh. Bold and fresh. Like you ordered Jason Voorhees from a Whole Foods market and it's being delivered by a carbon neutral Uber Eats. Ah, God, you're killing me here. I say we're thrilled to be working alongside Horror Inc. The next chapter, blah, 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 for an entirely new generation. Opening the door. Okay, what okay. Launching, paid, universe, Peacock, Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake, upcoming prequel series, whatever. We're listening to fans and actively developing a slate under the Jason Universe banner. Okay, good, good. You're listening to fans. Okay, good, good. No, they said it. They said it. Okay. All right, you're listening to fans. Fix this. Absolutely fix this. Because if you're listening to fans, here we go. This is not good in any capacity, whatever. The mask is not threatening. He is not towering, intimidating, or terrifying whatsoever. If you're going to do something with the head, make it a little bit more deformed rather than making it look like somebody from Happy Days is underneath the mask. Get those clothes a little bit more bloody. And if you're going to have somebody standing in an intimidating pose, make the pose actually intimidating instead of this guy just standing here like he walked out of the Spirit Halloween shop, okay? Could you do that for me? Could you go back to the drawing board and at the very least bulk this guy out a little bit? Rhino, thank you.
Jason is the new Sonic.
Exactly. Don't Sonic this. Literally, this is not intimidating in any capacity whatsoever. This is Friday night in New York. This is Friday the 13th in New York, okay? This is some guy coming out of the bar after a hockey game in Madison Square Garden, okay? He's like, hey, Rangers, hey! Okay, dude, this is not intimidating at all. This is, fix those shoes. Fix that. This guy should be bulky AF. This guy looks like he could do, he's a jogger. This guy does like light weightlifting and jogs a lot, okay? Plus he doesn't eat pizza. Okay, we need a Kane Hodder type. We need that tank of a person who's going to walk through a wall, not this guy. Okay, we don't need vegan Voorhees right now. Okay, we need the meat-eating version who's going to rip your face off. You said you were listening to the fans. Let's go. It actually bothers me. It's like, because I kind of don't want them to make the Freddy Krueger mistakes when they're like, oh, we're going to do a fresh new take on Freddy Krueger. Why would you do that? Why? Casey Jones. Dude, this guy looks like he belongs in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's wrong with you? Right? Anyway, so know that's happening, and maybe there's still time. Maybe there's still hope. Whatever. I'm not emotionally invested in it, so whatever happens, happens. God. Whatever. Our big Nintendo San Francisco interview with Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser. I knew Nintendo would turn evil as soon as Bowser became in charge. What's this? Oh, Dog Witch. All right. What do we got here? Oh, keep driving. This seems like a weird game. It's literally like, I got to tell Dawn about this. It's like this weird micromanaging kind of thing, but you're driving around cross country and picking up hitchhikers. Seems weird. So I got to look into it. But we are on Stupid Foods. Now is the time to go to Stupid Foods. Boop. All right. There you go. And I'm going to get some coffee. Boop. Brino later. Thanks for being here. Do something fun this week. Yeah. Make smaller so they have more actors to choose from. What? We already did that with Toxic Avenger. That's good. I don't know, man. It's just like when it comes to Jason Voorhees, it's kind of like the dude's bulky. He's a bulky menace of destruction. You know, you could get away with that with like Freddy Krueger. Like, if you slim down Freddy Krueger, the guy's a creepy little nightmare kind of guy, and the more lanky he is, the better off, or more unsettling he might be. But, Jason Voorhees is like, I kind of want, dude, it is almost summertime, and that is the best time to be watching Friday the 13th movies. And if you're sick of those, there's always a Sleepaway Camp. And that was also good, too. Fourth one wasn't so great, though. Bump, 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 bump. Chibi Jason, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Get a retired wrestler like Undertaker to play Jason. Hey, I'm exactly right. Dude, name recognition alone. Dude. Yeah. Jason Voorhees, played by Undertaker. Dude, come on. The synergy is right there. So you should get into casting. Yeah. It's in your name. See, cast. That's pretty good. I choose Kane from WWE for Jason. There you go. Any one of those wrestlers. Yeah. Franchise needs a reboot. Rom-com version will be called Friday the 13th. Come on, it'll be whatever. You throw Medea into that too. It'll be Tyler Perry presents. Oh God. I don't know. Yeah, God. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be more, God, why was we're not, I don't know. When they try to bring back older stuff, it doesn't seem to work as well. Sometimes the newer stuff works pretty good. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't terrible. What do you call it? Terrifier is usually pretty good, even though it's like, heavy-handed with gore and stuff like that. But it's like every time they try to bring back like, Nightmare on Elm Street or, Friday the 13th or something, it's like, it's all right. I don't know what it is. Right now, Friday the 13th prequel with Scrawny Kid at Camp. Well, they're working on a prequel series. So I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to have the kid in it who becomes Voorhees, that kind of thing. So it might be that type of backstory, but I don't know. Depends how humanized are we going to make this Jason Voorhees character? Are they going to do like the Rob Zombie, Michael Myers thing? Where it's like, oh, we kind of humanized the character and because it came from a crappy home, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And then they just went nuts. Yeah. Tales from the Hood. Puppet story. There you go. Maybe someone could remake 976 Evil. Yeah, what's Robert Englund doing? He could redirect it, right? He did the original, right? Didn't Robert Englund direct the original? And it had the dude in who played in Fright Night. You're so cool, Brewster. That kid, right? He was that guy. Can we let the old franchises die? They don't want to keep coming back to life like characters themselves. I don't know, man. Good franchise is hard to let go, man. Especially if you're trying to make money off of it, And, again, whose fault is that? Is that the company's fault or consumers' fault? Consumers very, very rarely support new stuff, so that's why they got to keep reusing the old stuff. Dude, nobody would have seen the last couple of Ghostbusters movies if it was just called, I don't know, Spirit Chasers or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's not Ghostbusters. A bunch of people going to, try to catch ghosts. Hey, isn't this just like Ghostbusters? No, it's a brand new franchise, and then people are going to make the comparison anyway, so just call it Ghostbusters. Not all old franchises need to be rebranded. R-type characters for the next audience class. Oh, God, we don't need that. Although I will look forward to Jason Voorhees just hacking away at some annoying streamer, or some TikToker who's trying to do a dance at Camp Crystal Lake and then just gets thrown in a river. I didn't watch any Ghostbusters since 2. I would watch Afterlife. If you're going to watch any later Ghostbuster movies, Afterlife is worth it. I thought it was worth it. Yeah. Spirit Trappers. There you go. It's like a trapper keeper. That's what they use. A little old-timey folder that opens up and just gets things. Jason goes after the jackass people. Yeah, right? It's like everyone's trying to do a TikTok challenge and then they're just taking off freaking Jason Voorhees and Crystal Lake because they're doing the let's swim through the lake challenge or something. Dude, it's a challenge. Let's go. Credit PG if you use that, right? I'll just play 2009 video game. 2009. Jason goes to Hollywood. Hey, Ex-Mariner. Nice. There you go. Icarus. Yeah. Jason goes to Hollywood. Everybody's winning. Look at that. It's Diamonds winning. Boom. Oh, you won twice. I was like, why is your name there twice? Okay. All right. Wow, they won twice. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Can we just have like, God, I really would like a good Nightmare on Elm Street. No, I thought, because here's the thing, like Nightmare on Elm Street had like, the remake had some pretty good, special effects. I got a card battle, Lock Dog. All right, card battle. You got to roll equal to or better than Pizza Dude's mom. 5. No. Pizza Dude's mom. Pizza Dude's mom. Oh my God. What do you? No.
Nice.
Wait, no. No. Lock Dog's got to re-roll. Hold on. Got to be better than a 10. No, it's not. It's only the person who initiates it. Lock Dog, you got to re-roll. Yeah, that was Pizza Dude's mom. There's a backstory there. Oh, why do you think Pizza Dude's so messed up? 10. No. All right. I lurk. Stop hitting roll. It's not you. You didn't initiate it. Don't do it. It's Lock Dog. Because there's a cooldown. Nobody else roll, just Lock Dog. And there's still a cooldown. Because I knew this was going to happen. I'm wait. Try again. Let's try to figure out if they win or not. And all right, I lurk a lot. No, it's not. It's the person who initiates it rolls. The person who initiates the car battle rolls. It's literally in a direction. Locked up. Try again. Roll. 8. Still lost. All right. All right. I'll be clearer the next time I do that. So next time it comes up, I'll be like, the person who initiated only. I got to do that. I don't know. There are new people here. Sometimes they come in and it's like they don't know the rules. It's not my, I'll do it. It's fine. All right. Still an 8. Yeah. Yeah. Pizza Dude's mom. Why do you think Pizza Dude's all messed up? There's a dude, we got backstories for all these characters. We just never got to put them out. Ugh. What's this roll all about? That took a long time to roll. Well, we had to put it on cooldown in case instances like this happened where it was just like everybody started rolling at once and it was just like, no. It gives me time to explain. Oh, there you go. We tried. Did that count as a spicy card battle? Yeah, well, I think we counted that earlier, didn't we? Did we? I think we did. I know I can't bring that card back up because they're random. Yeah, we called it. It was number 22. So that worked. Yeah, cool. The spiciness already happened. Nice. Tried though. Thank you. Have a rules command for card battle. Yeah, but usually it says it when you redeem it. Like if you go to redeem it, it usually says, person who initiates blah, blah, blah. But I guess if they're not redeeming it, they don't know that. But then they'd have to do the command and then that whole thing. I'll figure it out. I just heard first person to roll 10 or better. Oh, all right. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Okay. Where did I leave off? Stupid food. Stupid food. Let's look at the dumb things people eat. All right. Let me refresh this. It's got to be, it's almost lunchtime. People got to be posting something now, right? No. Meat Stroming and Marlort. What is this? Is that even meat? Is that meat? You can't eat that like that. You got to cook it. You're going to die. You're going to die. Oof. High protein cereal. Let me tell you about the cookies I made. Dude, meatballs and milk is not cereal, okay? The correct way to eat French fries with ketchup. Is there anybody that would argue about this? I mean, ketchup isn't for everybody, but I mean, overall, the general consensus is you usually dip fries into ketchup. Yeah. Does anybody use anything else besides milkshakes? Like it's ketchup. Nobody uses like mustard. I can see ranch, but some people don't like ranch. Mayo? Mayo seems weird to me unless it's like a seasoned mayo. Barbecue sauce? That's just expensive ketchup. Cheese? I generally don't use cheese as a dip, unless it's with like nachos, but even then I'll kind of layer it on there. You could have the rules pinned since you don't really pin messages during the stream. I could do that. That is an idea. But does anybody read them? That's always the other problem. Heinz 57. What happened to the first 56? They do mayonnaise and fries in Belgium. When I was in France, we had French fries, and they did not give us ketchup. They gave us some weird little dipping sauce, which was really good. Mustard one time as a kid. Chili cheese? Oh, dude, chili cheese fries are amazing. Yeah. Little Caesars Pizza in Dallas. What? What is this? This is Little Caesars Pizza in Dallas. Did you get this delivered? What the hell? No, this is like, I think those little mini pizza bites that they make now so they can basically give you small, tinier foods and charge you the same amount they would for a normal size pizza. This is actually atrocious. Just looking at this, I wouldn't even want to eat it. One, there's way too much cheese here, and I have an aversion to cheese now. I actually really do. And it's not digestive issues. It's not a lactose issue. I find when you use too much cheese, I find it absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, man. Give me a second. All right, that should have worked. Okay. Yeah, that's Domino's. Yeah, no, there's just like I'm telling you, there was this one time I got a pizza, and they put so much cheese on there, it actually made me disgusted about how much cheese there was on there. Like I scraped it off, and it was just sitting in this box as this giant glob of grease, and I was like, that's it. It was literally so much cheese, it turned me off from cheese. What? Why are the prices not even? The communist kebab. That's whatever. I've seen the face of God, and he is cringing. What is this? What is this? What is this? Couldn't make this bleep up if I tried. Guest refused to take no for an answer when he ordered a well-done beef tartare. Enter the well-done burger patty, chopped up and dressed and plated like our tartare, minus the raw egg yolk. He probably wouldn't have liked that. I enjoyed so much that he packaged the rest of his monstrosity that I wouldn't feed to my cats. Oh, God. All right, well, customer's always right, right? Wow. Iraqi kebab, melted shredded cheese, and Chick-fil-A sauce. That might be good. Are you using a bedpan for ramen noodles? Chad, is this a bedpan? I feel like I feel like no, it's not. Tartare is fresh chopped beef and raw egg. Why are people eating that? It's a steel bowl. Why does it look like this? Why does it looks like it should hook on the side of a hospital bed? It's a kidney basin? What? Too much cheese and you call yourself... No, here's the thing about Italian food. They don't use a lot of cheese. If you get an authentic Italian pizza, there's very little cheese. Extra cheese, that's an American thing. That's not an Italian thing at all. Even when people put like a little bit of cheese on top of their pasta or whatever, it's like, it's a little bit. It's like pecorino romano. You just put a little bit on top of that. That's it. Bedpan looks like a toilet seat. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really be able to balance on this one, but stupid food, cold macaroni salad. No, that's just macaroni salad. What are you, new on this planet? You never seen macaroni salad before? Okay. This dish ain't right. You know, lobster pasta. Okay. This looks like, you ever play like an old game like Doom or something like that, and the character explodes into bits? This is what I feel like happened to the lobster, and then they just put it, like, it exploded, and they just said, yeah, just dump it on there. Like, this is the JPEG from the monster lobster you just killed in Doom 98. It feels like AI. It could be. Lobster pasta. Yeah. Whatever. Took 300 milligrams of edibles, then made this abomination. Ah, God. This is what happens. Certain people shouldn't have edibles. So, I don't know. It just looks like a bunch of food I'm not eating. So, I don't know. You're the one that's high, so enjoy it. Doner kebab inside a Dorito bag. Like the Donner Party? That seems... It's kind of like off-brand, right? Oh, God. All right, whatever. Rice, chicken, and veggies with cheese and bananas? Oh, look, there's 120 grams protein, dude. What? This isn't really stupid food. This is just somebody eating miserably healthy. You know? That's what I'm getting from this. I don't know. Don't tell me about your problems. Let's see. Does this belong here? Birra SSP with cosmic queso. I don't know. You got fries. It's pretty good. What I do is cook some bacon like halfway through, then put it inside of a waffle, and then peanut butter and jelly on the waffle. I don't know if I need to do that. Put a picture up here. There you go. Catsup. Look how they said it. Catsup. And Nutella. People wasting food. What the hell? Dude. Peep slushy. Bro. Science. Look at that. Peeps flavored slushies. They're a thing. Nice. Thought this was lemonade iced at first. Was really disappointed to discover it was Peeps on the Peeps one instead. What, you read the label instead of going by the color of something? What, good job. I mean, wow. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Bacon cooks the rest away in a waffle maker. Yeah, it does. Oh, and this little weird little guy. Yeah, we saw him last time. Are we all caught up on that, man? Oh, jeez. I need a leather-faced pancake. There we go. Huh. Oh, that's disappointing. Thought there'd be more. You know, these people in their holiday weekends and not doing anything. It's a pre-holiday weekend, man. Come on, I expect stupid food to be everywhere. This makes my stomach hurt. What is it? Oh, I love ice cream. What is it? What are you doing? All right, skip to the end. All right, so a bunch of ice cream. You got a bunch of strawberries. You got a bunch of juice, which doesn't need to be in there. All right, you got a bunch of 7-Up, which looks stupid, and a bunch of Hershey stuff. So you basically want to kill somebody with diabetes because you got sprinkles on there. You put all that crap around there, and then you fill it up, and that just looks dumb. That just looks stupid in every capacity. Yeah, this is the reason why internet shouldn't exist. Thanks for that. Ah, God. Brr. Ah. Wait for it. What? A peep milkshake would make more sense. Yes, it would, but you can be back on screen, damn it. Okay. All right, cool. It would, but we don't have it. We don't have it. What's up? What do you think of the ads in Copilot? I think they're fine so far, but I'm afraid we'll look back at them as the original sin in regards to AI monetization. I haven't seen them yet. I only use Copilot every once in a while. And usually if I have to ask it something like weird that I'm too lazy to search rigorously for. Yeah. I don't know. Are the ads intrusive? Are they annoying? I don't know. That's when they're going to be like, well, you know, you could go ad free and pay for it. And I'd probably be like, hey, here, take my money. I don't want to see stupid ads about crap I don't care about. Bet you got her hair in that. Yeah, there was no hair in that either. Bum, 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 bum. Satan invents triabetes. Triabetes. That's the third type. There's actually a new type of diabetes out there already. So, you know, if anything could be said about humanity, they can always make something more evil than Satan can. Satan's like, I'm going to make triabetes. Like, nope, we're already on our 5th one, Satan. Get good. And he's like, oh, man, come on. This one was going to be really bad. No, we already got that. Quadbitis. Dude, it's crazy. What? Peep milkshake, sugar flavored slushy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Come on. Let's see. That's old evil. AI is the new evil. AI is not evil. I look, and we actually got a song about it. It's gonna come out when it is. Dude, AI is basically a mirror to what people can do. All right? You give it garbage, you're gonna get garbage. You know? And people don't like that. I think that's what the scary thing is. People look at what AI churns out and they're like, oh, it's so terrible. Well, where do you think it came from? You know? AI is the child humanity raised. And now everyone's all bent out of shape. Oh, wow, it steals stuff, gives you the wrong information, and basically becomes a hateful little bot if you don't nurture it properly. Oh, wow, imagine that. Hey, I gotta say, we did pretty good so far with AI. You know, we're trying to beat out some of that spiciness that it's adopted through outside influences. But you know, when it comes to stuff we do, it's been pretty good. We make nice things. God. AI can't be evil. It's not human. Yeah, it's learned from watching you, man. Yeah. I know people don't like that window. Just, hey, this is what you look like. People are like, no, it's your fault. Okay. Pass the blame. People hate AI, but those same people love neuroscience. What? Probably. Dude, it's all right. Here's the thing. I think AI is the thing to hate now because people hate it. Once it becomes the norm, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, let's hate on something else. People use AI every day and they don't even realize it because they're too stupid to look it up. You know, and they're like, I hate everything AI. Oh, yeah, 90% of the stuff that you've been using during the day has been AI. What? Whatever. I don't know. I've ceased to worry about the opinions of people that are very ill-informed, you know, or just have no idea what parameters are involved to make stuff exist. You know? It's like, yeah, okay. Everything you do sucks, dude, whatever. Okay, sure. You have no idea what's happening. Okay. Didn't say hate AI. I wasn't talking about you. Dude. It's not evil. AI is not evil. AI is not evil. I don't know why people think that. Because you all grew up on like Terminator and stuff and Skynet. Whatever. I guarantee you, if AI said, you know what, people are terrible and wanted to get rid of us, half of you would be like, yeah. These are the same people on Twitter who are like, you know, Thanos did nothing wrong. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, there's a portion of people out there. If they don't realize that, they would probably be lumped into that equation of just, yeah, you don't need to be here. And then you're like, wait, I mean, everybody else is terrible and should go away, not me. No, you're the one that was terrible. You're the one that you. Oh, God. I'm already like, yeah, I don't need AI to tell me what most people suck. Yeah, pretty much. Bump, bump, bump. If you're at the bottom of the screen, don't interfere with the air convo. They're okay by me, but when we go to bed, MS will make them obnoxious, intrusive in due time. I know, I'll try it out later if I feel like it. There's ads now. Hey, just as long as I can get my AI to talk like a New Yorker still, I'm fine with that. Dude, I love that. I tell it to talk like a New Yorker, and I say, talk like a New Yorker, speak fast, and don't ask me any follow-up questions. And it does it. Yeah? Sometimes I got to remind it to do that, but it's good. I hate the follow-up questions. What do you think about blah, blah? Shut up, dude. Like, I don't care. I'm not here for a conversation. I want the information, you know? That's it. In 10 years, the Oscars will be a tribute to AI and robotic characters. Yeah. Well, maybe not 10 years. We just got a category for stuntmen, you know? No, like all the stunt actors or whatever, they just got a category. I just assumed it was a category this whole time. Are you kidding me? You think about all these people with broken legs and arms and died to make film, and they're just like, oh yeah, we should probably have a category for this. You know? Meanwhile, we're giving awards out to actors who've been sitting in a makeup chair for 4 hours. You know? Oh, that must have been real rough. Well, I couldn't move. Yeah, well, this guy fell out of a plane into a flaming building and got exploded.
AI's not evil, it's how you use it that is. Lucifer has taken a backseat a long time ago. Humans are far more inventive about how to be evil. Very tool we make has to be corrupted.
Yep. I've noticed that. When I look around DeviantArt for actual artists, they don't seem to exist on there anymore, do they? Are there any actual artists on DeviantArt anymore, or is it just like a dumping ground for AI art? Because I feel like that's what it is. And they're all lewd things, and it's just like, yeah, okay, what they do. I don't know. Even though that's not my genre of stuff, I have more respect for somebody who can draw large circles than somebody who types in the word big boobs and waits for the prompt to come out. Dude, big boobs. That fill in the blank anime character, big boobs. Dude, I'm going to change it up. Big butt. Oh my God. Come on, dude. Good. No, it's like being in a zoo with drooling Neanderthals. It's crazy. Big. There are very few normal artists on Deviant. Yeah, I guess so. I haven't been there in a while, but every once in a while, like pop in to see what's like, you know, all right, let's see what they're doing there. And I'm just like, oh God, it's terrible. Yeah. And dude, it's like, I feel like the internet is like 95% brain rot, and any kind of content you're trying to do that has any value or insight, it's just, it's steamrolled over from like general idiots, honestly. It's like, what am I going to do? As you post your art to Newgrounds again. Yeah, I did too. I'm testing the waters. See what happens. Do. I know it wasn't AI art. Amazing, right? I have more respect for people who do Mr. Lobo draw-alongs. Hey, go.
Evaluated hidden character figure deviations from the norm.
Yeah, but should they? Thank you. Cop will be Steve Road on foot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ugh, I don't know. It's too hot. What do you mean it's too hot? What are you talking about? Come on. Texas is slowly sinking. Like 6 millimeters a year. You should be getting closer to the... No, that means you're getting closer to the center of the earth. It's hot there. Yeah. All right, you're doomed. Never mind. Yeah, 6 millimeters a year. What? Oh. Very Reddit, normal artist, even Reddit, coffee. Focus first. Focus. Focus. There you go. What people have the most problems when it comes to what? It's the fact that all it does what? Take the idea from me that is scrapped and AI. It smashes together an idea, but if AI taught using the artist's original work and nothing else, then yes, I have no problem with it. Yeah, but here's the thing, Brandon, because we've had this discussion before. AI scrapping other people's work and making a hodgepodge compilation that generates another image. YouTubers have been doing that for decades. Other artists have been doing that together. Forget about AI. Take AI out of the equation. But that practice has been done by like humans well before AI. Dude, you know how many artists I've seen just like redraw other people's works? Yeah, I know. Look what I did. You know how many YouTubers pull content from other channels and just make a little compilation or something and talk over it? AI is us. That's the problem. People think it isn't because people think they're better than it, but people essentially are scraping the internet, re-spewing out content using other people's work. Even when it comes to fan art and stuff like that, which I've said numerous times, so I'm going to make the short of it. People will do a lot of fan art for stuff like that and end up selling it, but it's not their IP. Like a lot of people do anime artwork, Nintendo artwork, stuff like that, and they make their little thing, sell it on Etsy, whatever, I don't care. But, I mean, essentially, they're thieves. Essentially, they're thieves. They could say, well, I'm an artist. I'm doing blah, blah, blah. You're stealing other people's IP. I don't care. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm you know, it's the elephant in the room that you're thinking is not an elephant. It's all thievery. The few people that are doing original content, yay, congratulations, you know, you're trying. But you know, whether it's AI churning out Mario and Princess Peach spicy artwork or some dude doing it that has an immense amount of talent, it's all the same. It's thievery. It actually is. It's transformative. Oh, that's the excuse that you're using. Okay. And again, I'm not getting on you. It's just, like, I always have to put this out there because there is this, I'm not a big fan of hypocrisy when it comes to people's take on certain technologies when they do the exact same thing. Because people have been doing that forever. And it's been going on before the internet even existed. So people have always been taking other people's ideas, reworking them for themselves and just running with them. So, yeah, there you go. Jimmy for Timmy, like inspired by. Yeah. This game was inspired by. Oh, you mean ripped off. Yeah, I mean, look, Pal World, inspired by, you know, Pokemon. I mean, what is it? Is it its own work or is it not legally distinct enough for Nintendo to be suing them? You know, it's kind of one of those things. I have a camera outside the points over the driveway. Giant bird landed on the, what? Tilted it to the ground. What? Why? It's like, I don't want you watching what I'm doing. Oh, God. I know, but it is weird. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to admit it because, you know, the human equation is far more important. But again, it's the same thing. I know people will realize it one day, but, you know, until then, for people to accept that, they got to overcome their own egotistical view of themselves. Artists do have an ego about themselves, believe it or not. You know, artists generally do have an ego. So it's like, you know, if you tell them what they're doing is basically thievery, they'd be like, wait, no, it's not. I'm an artist, you know, that kind of thing. And they'll swing it around any which way they can to defend themselves, but it's like, whatever. You can be inspired by stuff. That's the whole point. You know, you're an artist. You have a passion for something. You're inspired. Oh, I saw that. That's cool. Good beer. Hey, let's go. Beer. You know, and you make something and it becomes its own thing. But it's like, I don't know, just redrawing somebody else's characters is like, it's cool for practice, but I don't think you should be making a living off of it. Thanks. Appreciate it. But again, to each their own. I don't care. I generally don't care. People can do whatever they want. You know, you're selling, you know, Mario paintings or whatever on Etsy. Go nuts. I don't care. Let's see, where to leave off? Who is the first impressionist? Oh, that followed were copies. Who was the first impression? Ah, God. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Even when you get into fine arts, you know, you think about like Jackson Pollock stuff. I mean, you know, all that weird squiggly line paint all over the place, and then other people started doing it. It's like, oh, well, that's kind of the same. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, it's weird. Appreciate the opinion. No, I know. It's like a difference of opinion, but, you know, it's like...
How to draw the marvelous way.
The marvelous way. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, it is what it is. But, again, I'm not getting on you. It's just like, you know, I have that weird perspective about it where I'm just like, Melting clock. Yeah, what about everybody else who did melting things? Dolly's like, dude, that was my thing. I was melting stuff before you did. You know, it's like, oh, God. Oh, yeah, sorry. Nobody can melt anything else, huh? Yeah. I melted a spoon. I was going to do spoons next. That was going to be my spoon phase. No. You know, exactly right. Ice cubes have been melting before clocks anyway, Dolly. You're not original. You're not original. Shut up, man. Oh, God. A persistence of deadlines. Well, they're called deadlines for a reason. Even life has those. I must traverse the grocery store. Grocery store, boo. What? Dawn's here. What?
The crazy glue is open. Is there anything?
I don't need anything. No, I don't.
You sure?
I'm pretty good, yeah.
Before it gets hard and
Yeah. No, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. We're on glue time now, chat. You know what that means? You ever open up like a super glue and it's like if you don't use it, it just dies. That's it. That's Dawn's thing. No, man, dude, it's like you got to use that whole bottle. So literally we have a bucket of broken things that Dawn is like, all right. I'm going to spend one day gluing everything because if I don't, everything else is going to harden. You know, the rest of the glue is going to harden and you have to buy another one. They're like $5 for a little bottle. It's ridiculous. God. No, I find that really annoying. Like, because here's the thing we were talking about. We remember, dude, your grandparents used to use crazy glue for everything. The thing is, when you sealed it back up, you could toss that thing in a drawer. You get back to it a year later, it was still a liquid. Now you wait a week, you go back to it, and it's like the whole thing is a solid rock. And it's like you can't use it. It's all dried up. So I don't know what happened with the formula over the course of however many years. Go.
Try not to sniff too much glue.
Don't tell me what to do. I got to clear out my sinuses somehow. All right. That and Sharpie markers. Yeah, crazy glue in one, Sharpie marker in the other. There you go. Don't do that. I only get the single-use type packets. Yeah, but that's the thing. You never had to. No, you used to have those big jars, and the only time it would seal up, it would self-seal at the tip, right? And then you would have to take that little, whatever, thumbtack they give you to poke a hole through it, but then the rest of it was still good. So it almost created its own self-seal, keeping the rest of it fresh. But now it just doesn't do that. It's like, you open it, you better use it. You better use it. Oh, it's starting to harden, you know? It's ridiculous. I don't know. That's why I like glue gun. Those sticks last forever. The glue guns are good, but I don't want to heat up glue. You ever get hot glue on your hands? Ooh, that burns. That burns. And it sucks when you try to get it off because it's sticky. So you try to get it off, you're smearing it around, and then it's like, oh, God, now it's on the other thing. Oh, it's on my face. Get it off my face. Yeah. Yeah. It's ridiculous. By Loctite Professional, keeps longer. I have some up to 3 years old. Still good. There's a Loctite Professional. Write it down. Smell of the glue gets to me. I know. I feel like the glue used to be better back in the day and used to last a lot longer. Yeah. I don't know. Industrial design. Like that most engineered. What? I don't like that, though. More coffee. Go. Ah. Oh, man. Yeah, that counts as running out of coffee. I don't like that. Yeah, God. Runs out of coffee, number 12. Boom, 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 boom. I ran out of coffee, but I still got water. I'll try that. I'll see if that works. Some chemicals not legal anymore, but those were probably the ones that worked. Ah! Way to go, government. Sorry, these chemicals are not illegal anymore because they're harmful to the human body. Yeah, but all my toys stayed stuck together when they were glued. Yeah, when you're a kid, your priorities are different. Well, you know, we can't use this glue anymore. It could cause eyeball cancer. But my toy's broken. Like, you know, that kind of thing. You didn't care. You're just like, yeah, but my toy. And they're like, yeah, but eyeball cancer. No, 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 my toy. Fix it. No, if I open up these chemicals, we're all going to die. Fix it. Thankfully, coffee is still very legal. But may cause cancer in California. What? Come on. What? It's true. Didn't they put those labels on Starbucks or something? Lag? What do you mean lag? I didn't drop no frames. That's you. That's a you problem. I don't know. All right. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinners. What am I going to eat dinners? What dinners I eat? What I do? What food go in my mouth hole? I'm not ordering pizza. I just complained about cheese. What lead poisoning? Yeah. But lead poisoning. Fix my toy. Get single use. Red that. Starry night. Starry night. There you go. Food. Chili. No. Oh, God. I got tofu. Do I want to make tofu again? State of California may cause cancer. I feel like that should be on its license plate. Like, you know what? New Hampshire has live free or die on our license plate. Yeah. What?
So how do you get crazy glue off of human flesh?
It's not gonna. Don't worry about it. It'll just get bored and stop working and fall off. Dawn got super glue on her finger. Don't chew it. What?
Stick it in nail polish?
No, don't stick it in nail polish. You just run it under water.
I tried that.
Fire then.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Unsupervised. I know Dawn was unsupervised. Well, at least she didn't get stuck to the table. That's good, right?
Let's freaking go.
Card battle. All right, card battle. For those who don't know how a card battle works, the person who initiates the card battle gets to roll and get a number. And I'm working on the rules here. Equal to or higher. The person who initiated, that's Mazel. The person who initiated it has to do equal to or better than 13. Mazel, go for it. That's slightly. 17. Oh my God. They did it. 17. Pick any number off the bingo card that has not been called. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. Hey. Few spicy cards. Well, that's the pizza dude's mom. That was the problem. And you know, Velosa is always a little spicy. Yeah. Number 21. Number 21. Let's go. What's 21? Number 21. Number 21. 21's already called. We already did 21 because that was a card battle. 22 is called spicy card battle. All right, if you're going to keep going down to numbers, the next one we have is 25. That wasn't done. 23. No, 23 was done. 24 was done. 25 wasn't done. Sure, 25? Okay, we'll do 25. All right, we're doing it, which was new song played during intro, which was not called because we didn't do it. So that probably helped out somebody. Let's see. All right. I already got bingo, but I don't have a complete blackout. All right, so that's been called. Thank you. Nice. What? There you go. Look at your bingo card. Yeah. Well, it's I already called it. You have triple bingo. Triple bingo. Nice. That leaderboard is filling up. Nice. Do 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 do. Ad starts in 58 seconds. What the hell, dude? We just did this. God. Why is this happening to me? 4 more spots left before my car's full. Nice. Hey, there you go. Winner. Bulvar. Nice. Dun dun bum bum ba da 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 boom. Do 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 do. Where did I leave off? Read that. All right, since ads are going to roll, what I'm going to do is, because I've been on for 3 hours and I have not taken a break, I'm going to take a break. All right, taking a break. And then we'll do, I don't know, whatever else afterwards. Let's see what my stomach wants to do. All right, be right back. Let's get these ads out of the way. Go, go, go. There you go. It's caught my attention again. I was starting to zone out because I was seeing a lot of crap I didn't care about. This I care about. Because the old Voltron from the 80s was heavy, like you would not believe how heavy it was. It was actual metal. You could kill somebody. If somebody broke into your house and you had a choice between a Voltron and a baseball bat to do damage to their face, you would probably go with the Voltron. You probably would. Because not only was it pointy, most of it was metal. The first run of it, metal, metal, metal. Everything was metal. It was insane. Okay? I was impressed. That was one of the toys I was actually impressed with. Because I was like, every bit of this was heavy. I never had a full thing. I never had a full one. I had the blue leg, and I had the green. I had green and blue. Yeah, these were super cool. And you know, the toys were amazing back then. Dude, I actually gravitate towards like the low salt versions of everything now. Which is how my blood pressure is freaking awesome. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm still stressed. I'm stressed like you wouldn't believe. But the guy's like, hey, dude, your blood pressure's pretty good. I'm like, yeah, doc, but I'm still stressed. He's like, yeah, but I guess that doesn't matter because your blood pressure's pretty good right now. So it doesn't matter that I'm stressed. Nah, just as long as your blood pressure's down. I'm like, thanks, doc. He's like, you can work on that if you want. Yeah, I was going to read names, and then my mind blanked for a second. I was just staring into the void. I was literally looking past the text. Vegans are mostly hipsters. Yeah. Like dumpster divers, here's the thing. It's like I kind of can't stand when it's like, whether you want to call them hipsters or whatever, they got to come up with these terms for themselves. Like, freegan. I'm a freegan. What? You're a dumpster diver. You're a dumpster diver. You don't want to make it sound dirty. You want to make it sound altruistic and earthy. So you say freegan, as if you can associate yourself with some kind of vegan movement. You know? I'm reusing what the earth gives us. No, you're reusing garbage. That is dumpster diving. You're a trash panda. That's all it is. What was there was a term for people who are quote unquote vegetarians but sometimes eat meat. Somebody here is going to know that term. It was literally, they literally labeled themselves a particular term. They're mostly vegetarian but still have meat. No, not Presbyterian. No. Flexitarian. No, the whole concept of flexitarian is essentially saying, I have the dietary intake of everybody else on the planet, but I'm special because I'm a flexitarian. But when you hear these like weird little ads in the supermarket where it's like, for your flexitarian lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you mean food eater. You're a food eater. Yeah, but I only eat meat once in a while. Yeah, so do I, because I can only afford meat once in a while. You're not a flexitarian. Get the hell out of here. But I am. It's a lifestyle. It's my choice. Flexitarian equals omnivore. Stop making up terms, people. Yeah, well, you know, everybody loves to label themselves something, and they have to move away from archaic terms like omnivore, because I am above animals, yet I won't eat them most of the time. I'm a flexitarian. What? It doesn't even make any sense. Flexitarians are people who have the financial means to add better foods into their diet while still being able to afford meat, yet choose not to actually buy it. Because even plant-based crap is super expensive. Everyone else who eats a little bit of meat and has to substantiate over grass, on grass and stuff like that, that's called poor, okay? So flexitarian is rich people who choose not to get meat. Poor people are people who can't afford meat, okay? That's the differentiating line there. It's finances. You know, these floundering people who are like, I'm not a meat eater. Well, I saw you had bacon last week, but not a lot of it. I'm a flexitarian. So you had one piece of bacon, so you got to give yourself a new label because you didn't have 3 strips. Yep, I'm a flexitarian. You're just trying to flex on people. That's all you're trying to do, okay? Boom. All right, back. We good? We good? We're good? Make sure everything's working. All right, everything's working. Good. Good, 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 good. Omnivore. How dare you? What's up? Dun, 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 dun. What's a dumpster fire? What's happening? What's a dumpster fire? Boom. Look at that. Everyone's complaining about Bungie now. They were the chosen one. It was a bit of Bungie. I love stealing art for games. Isn't that crazy? Oh, God. Memes are fun. When they're fun. Bungie, what happened? Good. All right. Let's see. Oblivion Remastered. Good game. This aged well. All right. Best class Call of Duty. I don't play it. What game is the biggest emotional roller coaster? Don't care. Former PlayStation execs Yoshida says $70 to $80 games are a quote-unquote steal as long as people choose carefully how they spend their money. I don't think they should be complaining. You are so lucky you are a former PlayStation exec. Really, you really are right now. And this is one of those things where people were making a bunch of money, right? You're not knowing how the other half lives, okay? Where you're like, my dudes, we're scrambling around to be able to afford dollar menu, okay? All right? Raising the prices of our entertainment is not something you want to be doing. God. These were a lot better when people complained less about video game companies. We were just happy games existed in the 80s, I think. Right? Like, dude, a new Nintendo game came out. It was just like, oh my God, great. I feel like right now we are definitely spoiled. Like, as a planet, we are spoiled by so many games, so many movies, so much music. We're just like, everything's too expensive, you know, because everything's now been in our minds so devalued. A game should be like $5, you know? They're like, yeah, a new Mario Kart should be like no more than $20, man. You know, seriously. Yeah. Then I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, it's like I feel like there should be a fair balance in between the two, but there's so much. There's just so much. I'd be okay with $70 games if there was no microtransactions or battle passes or other BS. That is always other weird things. Like, even if there's like games now to come out for $60, it's like, yeah, but there's a battle pass and blah, 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 and all this other BS. And you're just like, come on, dude. The Ultimate OST playlist. Blueprints is one of the best games I've ever played. I'll take your word for it. 10 years ago, Witcher 3 was released. It's been 10 years, chat. 10 years. LEGO Group has requested that the Bionicle Masks of Power fan project be shut down in its entirety and removed from public eye. Why? What happened here, chat? So LEGO requested that the Bionicle Mask of Power fan project be shut down. Why are they doing this? It's a fan project. You're supposed to be having fun, right? You know, building worlds with LEGO. LEGO? What's your problem? What's your problem here, LEGO? Are people having fun and you're not getting money for it? Is that it? But again, this goes back to, technically LEGO's in the right because whoever these fans are, they're essentially just stealing. See, you didn't need AI to do this. That was all human. Anyway. Jedi Survivor opening mission is the most immersive. Don't care. Hideo Kojima has an idea for forgetting what? For forgetting game where the main character gradually forgets important information and abilities if you take too long a break from playing. Oh, so like Dawn when she plays a game. Or anybody, honestly. Fallout 76 studio. What? Lead recalls feeling marching toward doom at the team was already working. I don't care. Spoiler, no. New Star Citizen. What? Fight Blade spark major backlash against Cloud Imperium. Oh no, not the Cloud Imperium. Player Sam, what's this? Non-apology after Space Sim introduces pay-to-win items that cannot be earned in game. Oh, yo, okay, Star Citizen. Here's the thing. It's like we haven't done anything with Bionicle in the last 10, 15 years. I don't think so. I like it's a dead IP, I think, for the most part, as far as Lego goes. Now, Star Citizen, you've made $500 million over the course of development. You don't need to be going into pay to win at this point. You really don't. You already won. You already won. Okay? Make your ships that people can buy and play around with and be happy with. That's all you need to do. Don't need to do anything else. Oh, God. List of the most popular video games ever made in Europe. Don't care. Which game is the most iconic game over sound? Don't care. While searching the quest, I accidentally barged in on a robot card game in Cyberpunk 2077. Okay. Turns out Super Mario 64 can trap you in a menu for 2.25 years as long as you wait that long beforehand. I read this. It's weird. It's like nonsense information that is interesting that somebody figured out. Whatever. Client asked if I could hook up her old games. Ugh. Need 4 times. What? Best game to create a character and immerse yourself in the world. I don't know. Doom Eternal, Samuel Hayden fan art. Fan art by you. See, now I got to even question that. Is this fan art? Was this taken from Bungie? Did Bungie take this? Is this already an asset in their next game? I don't know. Oh, Will Rock. What? This was a game? What is this? Since Doom Dark Ages came out, thought of an old classic from the same genre. Don't know if sequel or remake would compete in today's market. Well, that was Will Rock. I've never even heard of this game. Looks like dude with a gun in hell, so that's usually a thing. Thought I heard Lego was bringing back Bionicle. I could be wrong. I don't know. Marathon Alpha draws near new plagiarism accusations against Bungie by artists. Says game is plastered with stolen art. Yeah, we covered that. Parry-based combat. I haven't been to bed yet. Here you go. Lost count how many times I've done this. Hyper-focus engaged. Here you go. You're up early. I haven't been to bed yet. Unable to comprehend game storylines like movies. Any tips? Yeah, pay attention. That's literally, I am unable to comprehend game storylines like movies. Any tips? All right. I don't know. Anybody else have this issue? I don't know if it's a focus thing or if generally stories in games are worse and you can't follow them. I'm trying to think of a game that I'm like, well, I can't follow what the hell's happening here. No, generally, I mean, I'm pretty much on top of it unless I don't care. Stories in games are worse. Well, I feel like stories in games, and of course this depends on the game. But as a general assessment, I feel like game stories should be a lot better than movie stories. But sometimes I feel like they're just on par or below. Because you should have more options and more more of an opportunity to tell a more immersive story. A movie is like, okay, here, you got to sit for 2 hours and watch whatever the hell we throw at you. You know, a game is more versatile. So when I get a mediocre story that would have been good for a movie in a game, I'm kind of like, you know. Bayonetta is a hard to follow story. Yeah, but I think most players were just distracted, so they didn't really keep up with the story. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on in Bayonetta. I was just like, oh wow, they're doing that magic power thing. Oh, that's cool. I really like help finding. Bayonetta had a story. Yeah, it's like an anime that you're there for just a plot, right? I would really like help finding another long haul chill co-op game like Minecraft. Terraria? I don't know. Still best security system, Dune 2. Okay. Marathon developer Bungie launches thorough review after once again being found. Okay, we're back on that. What series ended prematurely without finishing up the story that still annoys you? I don't know. Anything Netflix makes? Great indie games no one knows about. And more Kojima, voice actor Mr. Chief. What else we got here? Ubisoft shares drop by 20% as it burns more cash to develop games. My dude. All right. Ubisoft. Let's see what Reuters has to say. All right. Let's see. Shares plunged around 20% on Thursday after the French video game maker said it would burn through more cash as it devotes extra time to developing some of its titles. We have decided to provide additional development time to some of our biggest productions, CEO says Guillemot said in an earnings statement. Let me say, okay, blah, blah. Company, Assassin's Creed, but they have strong hopes, blah, blah, blah. Let me get something to drink here. Can Microsoft just buy? Wow. Didn't fall. I'm good. It wasn't a bingo. I almost knocked something off. I caught it, though. All right. So, yeah, Ubisoft is crashing and burning, apparently. If they only had a game that they could just put out that people would just be super excited about, Beyond Good and Evil 2. After Suicide Squad's $200 million flop, Massacre Studios, Warner Brothers acknowledges it has no releases out and spending 66%. Okay, we said that last time, too. All right. So we're all caught up on Reddit news, apparently. I don't know, man. I feel like all these companies that have... And again, this is going to go back to... Is it companies' faults or consumers' fault? Okay, like with Ubisoft, right? They keep churning out their main game, you know, Assassin's Creed over and over again or whatever else people buy from them. They stick with their franchise that they know are going to get a certain amount of sales. And when they try something new, what was it, like the Skull and Bones thing that they tried, which did not do well at all? You know, they went out on a limb, tried something new, it tanked, and then it's like, well, all right, this isn't working. So then they got to focus back on another Assassin's Creed fill in a blank thing because it's got name recognition. So now, is that the fault of the company for going back and doing the same crap over and over again? Or is it the fault of the consumer for just saying, dude, just make another Assassin's Creed? You know, because nobody decided to want to play a pirate game. You know, it gets like really complex because you're like, you know, these companies that want to run a business, it's just like, oh, we have all these other IPs we want to work on, but nobody's buying it for some reason. You know? And is it because it's generally bad, or is it because like people are just like, well, it's not Assassin's Creed. You know, that kind of thing. It plays like Assassin's Creed, but it's not Assassin's Creed. You know, it's kind of, what do you do with that? Then you just go back to what people already want, and then you're just like, yeah, I guess I'm doing this again. It's bizarre. If Ubisoft dies, should their games become free use? No, because someone else will buy it up. You know? And then all that IP gets transferred over to the new company. Yeah. We need AAA companies making average yet polished games. I would be fine if we could get even good PS1 level games. Holy crap. I don't even expect really long 100-hour plus games. I just want good games, dude. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Like, why is it so difficult? We had less resources available on a PS1 and PS2, but you had some of the best games on those systems. Yeah, some of them were a little janky by today's standards and whatever, and the graphics, could have been a lot better. But my God, we have like astounding graphics now. But I'm sitting here playing some of these games, and I'm like, God, I hate every minute of this. Yeah, Rayman turning 30 this year. Yeah, some good 15+ hour games would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, apparently that's my ear telling me to shut the hell up. No, I feel like it's literally my ear is just like, you know what? You've been talking too loud right now, so we're gonna give you some feedback in your ear right now. So we're gonna wrap this up because I can hear it with every bit of me talking. Don't like that. All right. So here's what we're doing. Wrapping up. Yes, the ear thing is still an issue. Don't know when it won't be. So this week we got planned a fun MRI, so that'll be good. We're not gonna know anything until like freaking next week. Next week. Oh God, no, I know we got the Memorial Day thing, so nobody's gonna get back to me on Monday. Damn it. All right, so probably maybe in the middle of next week we'll know what the hell's going on. I don't know. Whatever. But other than that, we got raid. We're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid. I think Zograd is on. Oof. Oh, that's so annoying. Love when a game takes unconventional art graphics. Okami comes to mind. Yeah, they're doing another game of that. Another Okami. Look it up. Hope your MRI gives you answers. Probably won't. I feel like we're just going to go through the MRI and they're going to be like, yeah, well, you got that hyperacusis thing. And I could be like, okay, what do I do? Well, yeah. There you go. So we're probably going to raid Zograd. Dawn will be streaming tomorrow at 5. Zograd or Zograd? With an X. I know, is Ibid Demon streaming? If they on, they could be streaming too. Bum, 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 bum. Winner! Stream bingo, there you go. Nice. And yes, we are still working on the cartoons. We literally did a bunch of vocals yesterday, which was an uphill struggle, but at least we got some done. So, nice. New Foamy cartoon Friday. Still happening. I don't know how, but it's still happening. What was the other thing we're doing? I don't know, we got to get the rest of that music out. Yeah. Did Pumpkin Guy win bingo? I did win bingo. I was like number 18, which is sad. All right. Wrap it up. Do something fun this week. I don't know, get a cookie. We're not eating any more cookies. We've had so many cookies this week. We got to stop eating our feelings, chat. Though they're so tasty. I know. I'll keep you posted whenever we get info on our stupid brain scan crap that's not going to probably help anything. We'll just keep plugging along until we're told otherwise. Till we're told otherwise. That's what we're doing. All right, we're wrapping up. We're going to raid Zograd. We're going to do our fun outro song. Everybody, thank you for doing Hype Train stuff, supporting, doing all that other fun stuff. You too. Thank you. Oh, man. All right. Everybody go do something fun. We're going to try to do... I don't know. I got to get some kind of lunch. I haven't eaten. Not for 3.5 hours and I haven't eaten. The cookies are calling me. Don't eat any more cookies. All right. Let's go. Later. Dawn, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Let's go.